Hey, YouTube!
Hey!
Hello, Eurovision buddies. How are you, my buddies? We just had our final, the last final for these years. This year.
Yes. Wow, finally.
Yeah, Nicola, how do you feel about Melodifestivalen?
I am pretty pleased actually. Even though I preferred Dotter and Eric, I'm pretty pleased with the results. And I'm very happy for Tus because he's like a young artist, newcomer in Sweden, and he's really having his moment. And the song is actually really good. His performance in the final was definitely the best and a standout, and I'm pretty happy for them.
Okay, good. I'm gonna give you some more questions later for more
Sure.
details. But for the moment, let's go to our lovely girlsies. I'm gonna leave from Greece to Cyprus right now. So, Jota, how are you today? How did you saw Melodifestivalen?
I'm quite good. I liked Melodifestivalen this year, and I also like the winner. I mean, I wasn't in my top choices last week, but to be honest, after watching his live today, I kind of put him in my top three, and I'm very pleased. I mean, either of those four artists I had in mind, I wouldn't mind either of them to win. So, to say, good pick for me. Good job, Sweden.
Good. Thank you, Jota. Thank you, Limassol. What a lovely cup, Jota. I love it.
Cheers.
Cheers from Limassol. We're gonna go all the way to another seaside city, Thessaloniki. Hey, Stella.
Hey,
How are
you
you?
all?
Stella?
So, okay, I was clear fan of Eric Sade and I really wanted him to Eurovision, but to be honest, I really enjoyed Tu's performance this night because in the semi-final I find him a little bit weak on his performance, but tonight he was really good. I have to admit this. And to be honest, okay, Eric had his moment in Eurovision, and I think it's one for a new artist to have his stand out and representing Sweden. So, okay, I'm not that unhappy because I feel that Eric doesn't want this so much because I believe it was his comeback after some years in Sweden. So, yeah, I don't believe he's so upset with this. So, okay, I think Tusser is really happy with all this situation and he really enjoyed this. So, and one more thing. I believe we have one less contender for the winner.
Ooh, shade.
To be honest, I really believe that Eric Sade would have won Eurovision with a combination. I mean, not first either in jury vote or televoting, but with the combination, I really believe he will win this. But Tuse, I believe he's going to be in the 5th or 6th place. And I'm really happy for him because he's going to enjoy it. He's a new artist and everything is okay.
Good. Thank you, Stella. Thank you. It was a surprise for me that I don't feel disappointed, even if I had 4 different acts on top of Tuse. But after today, I quite liked his performance as well, like all of you said.
Yeah.
Gave it his all. The song is a serious grower. He's young. And I think he's gonna do well. I think maybe he's gonna aim higher than 5 or 6 because it's also Sweden. Let's not forget the country he comes from. So yeah, before we go into more details on Melodifestivalen, let's say hi to our friends in the comments.
Yay.
Hi, Lolazo.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello, Georgia.
Jota. Georgia, lots.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, sexy. Hello, Andrea.
Andrea.
Hey.
Jenny. Hello, Jenny Pierce.
Hi, Jenny.
And Jenny says that she loves this song and good luck to Tuse. Good luck. Good luck. Theodore. Hello, Theodore.
Hi, hello, Theodore.
Oh,
Ronnie, hey.
Hey,
Hey,
So,
it's my friend
Nicola,
Ronnie.
you are Ronnie's favorite, so would you like to read his comment?
Yes, I'm
we
I'm,
found the song
I'm
you
Ronnie's
like, actually.
So,
I'm Ronnie's favorite. Gratis
Yeah,
Ronnie.
good.
so Ronnie says, go on, read his comment.
Oh, hello from Sweden. This was my winner in Sweden, and we will be at top 6. Yeah, this is quite possible.
You
I'm
will
very
be at
excited.
those.
And it's also funny that he says top 6 and not top 5. Why, Ronnie? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, because maybe it's not gonna be so high at the televoting, but in the juries, he's gonna be top 3 for sure.
Mm,
For sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She says that she actually totally agrees with Stella. She likes Tusa's performance, but he's not in her top 3. Very good visuals. Pavlos. Hello, Pavlos.
Hi, Pavlos.
Stelios. Hello, everyone. Well, for me, Sweden is now in danger of not Ooh.
No way.
I think
Ooh.
I'm
so.
so sorry, Stelios. No way.
Okay, I wouldn't. I don't think it's possible to not qualify.
Happened once, but yeah, it's difficult. But Stelio, we would love to hear your opinion. Let us know
Yeah,
why do you believe that Sweden is not
Yeah.
qualified?
maybe he's a huge fan of Eric Sade too.
Possibly, possibly. So, except from Tuse, I want you to give me your favorite performance from tonight and why. I'm gonna start with the surprise, Stella, because we know who okay. Other
Okay,
than
okay.
Stella, we're not
Of
able to
course,
say
it's
it.
Eric Sade.
No,
Of course, it's Eric Sade.
except from
Because
her.
except from Eric, I
For
would
you.
say Mamas, and I'm really happy that yeah they get a lot of televoting votes, and I'm really happy about them. And they were so happy giving the awards to Tuse. They're so sweet. I really
Yes.
hope they're gonna represent Sweden in the
It's
few years.
actually
They were so good tonight. I
Yeah,
really love Mamas, and also I loved Charlotte Perelli, and oh, she must have been a little bit higher. She's a Eurovision legend. Show
I
some respect, guys. Come on. I mean, vote for her.
and her song was so good.
I expect something higher for her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yota was knocking her head around when I said that Charlotte had a very good song. So, Yota, same question goes for you then. Who do you think,
Okay.
except from Tuse, was your favorite and why?
My favorite was Eric as well. Yes, I'm with Stella on this one. He was very professional. He had amazing choreography for his song. I like his song. I do not agree with Stella that he could win the Eurovision Song Contest, but I thought that he had the most solid performance of not everyone, because to be honest, Tessa kind of won me over tonight. But I agree that that Eric was really good, and he was in my top spot, to be honest. And then I had the Mamas. To be quite frank, I kind of feel like it's a shame that they're not going back, because it feels like we're robbing them of the joy of representing their country, even though they won last year. It's kind of heartbreaking for them and for me, because I love them so much. But yeah, I get why they didn't want. I don't think that the song they had this year was as powerful as their last year's entry. So yeah. And as for Charlotte, I was doing this movement because I don't feel like her song was as fresh as it should be to win the Melodifestivalen right now, like 2021.
She's always young.
That's true.
I
She,
She could have won this. She could have sing the same lyrics to another music, and it could have been a bit more fresh. That's why I'm doing this. It reminds me a lot of her previous songs, like from 2000. eight, no, two,
Yeah.
six,
Yeah.
eight, yeah.
I.
So it's kind of dated. You can't really deny that. So yeah,
Okay.
but I like her. I like her a lot. I mean, her 2008 song was one of my favorites.
Thank you, Yota. Thank you, Limassol. So let's go to Athens. So, Nicola,
Well,
Athens Tuesday, who was your favorite?
except from Tuesday, my favorite. I may surprise you. I think you probably expect me to say Dotter,
Yes.
but I am going to say Clara Klingerstrom.
What?
What?
Yes, I really liked it, and when I first
She
heard
was
her
also.
What?
in the rehearsals
Oh,
of
sorry.
the
You mean the Clara
semifinals,
with the guitar or the other one? Sorry.
the Clara with the with the guitar.
Really?
Ugh.
I know that this is a shock, but for me
Popular
it
people.
was actually my grower, and I'm so sad to say Dotter wasn't at her best tonight. And I really like the
And
mamas.
it
They
was
will always be
Clara.
like, "Ah, what?
Nothing.
What did you say?"
I said, and it was Clara at her best.
Yeah, because she was like my grower. She was
I
pretty
know
good
you.
today, and she came forth from nowhere, out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. She.
Yeah, I really like the mamas, but I really like Clara's performance a lot, and it gave me some nostalgic vibes. Um, she's not in my top five from Melodifestivalen, but she's in my top three of today's um, performances.
Okay. Thank you, Nicola. Um, so, if I was gonna answer this question too, I was gonna say Eric. I got a bit obsessed with the song as well, and I find his performance very fresh, very, very, very fresh, and something new, then not fully choreographed, a bit more abstract, but at the same time, it was choreographed, which is something that we haven't seen in Eurovision. Of course, on stage and on theaters and everywhere, we've seen them. We've seen this for years, but in Eurovision, no. So I would love to see this. And yeah, and Mamas nailed it today. They were amazing today. So, but I agree with Yota. Their song, even though it was so emotional, it it couldn't do so well like Move. Move had a charm and
Yeah.
dynamic that was missing from in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one final question from Melodifestivalen before we go to the comments of our friends. And before I ask you guys, I'm gonna ask our Eurofans here, what how would you rate Tusse from 1 to 10? Let's start with Stella.
Okay, I would give him 7 or 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think 8. He was really good. He was much better than the semi-final. Yeah, I like his performance really much today, and I didn't expect that. So yeah, I will give him an 8. It's a good song. It's a good song.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Stella. Let's keep in the same country, Nicolas.
All right, let me add something that I really like Terry, so I didn't count him before. All right, so I will give Tuse an 8 as well, and I was really happy actually um, that he was really really good in the final, because I kind of criticized him for being kind of flat in his performance from the semi-final, but today he gave his all, and I'm giving him an 8.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nicola. Yota.
I'm gonna give him an 8.5 or maybe even a 9 because um, I totally agree with you guys. In the semifinal, I didn't even put him in my mind as a contestant, as a potential winner of Melodifestivalen. But here tonight, I think he gave it his all, and he moved me. So, and I like the song a lot. So I understand why he won, and I think an 8.5 or a 9 is appropriate.
Good. Thank you, Cyprus. Even though Cyprus only gave 4 points to Tuse, and
I love
clearly,
Cyprus for the voting tonight. I love Cyprus so much tonight. They gave only 4 and the 12th to Eric. It was my best voting moment tonight.
only tonight. You love Cyprus only tonight?
No,
Yeah.
no, the country, but yeah, we love Cyprus. Of course, we love Cyprus, and it's the same for us. Yeah, it's like Greece voting, and I really believe that if Greece voting, they would have the same vote. So yeah, we are the same. We prove it tonight.
Probably, probably. So, would you
Yeah,
like to see other
in
friends?
2011, the Greece televoting gave to Eric Sade 12 points, and our juries gave him 0, and he only got the 6 points from us. But the televoting, he gave him 12. Yeah, I said it after because I was like, oh my God, I voted for him so many times. What happened? And all the 6. But yeah, televoting gave 12.
He was popular in Greece.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see our friends here in the comments. What do they have to say about Tuse? So
No,
Stella-
go. You didn't rate him.
I didn't rate him. That's true. Stella, give us a minute. I will also give him an 8 or 8.5, which is a surprise for me because I didn't like it that much. The semi-final, and today I don't know what happened, and I liked it that much more.
It was so good tonight.
Yeah, and the song and the performance and it was very good. It was very good. So yeah,
I think he added much more like dynamic and expressions
Yeah.
and because
More confidence.
that was
More confidence to his performance tonight.
yes.
and it's quite refreshing having. I'm not sure if he's queer or not, but in the performance he had some queer appearance that I loved, and representing the Black community, and Sweden backing him up with such a huge difference in the televoting, which actually gives a strong message to the society.
And I think it's the third time in a row when that Sweden sends a Black and a colored person. And of course, this year in Eurovision we have so much Black representation with Czech Republic, Zenit, who else? I don't remember. Israel, the Netherlands, yes, and Sweden. This has never been happened before, and it was about time.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's go to our friends now. Okay, Stelio, he says, I can definitely find top 10 songs in the semi-final, the first one, which are stronger in his opinion. Okay, fair.
It's a tough semi-final. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We're talking about Sweden, though.
No, it's not gonna be non-qualifier. But okay.
Yeah. If it was any other country,
Yeah.
I could give the surprise element, but it's Sweden.
But for me, it's the strongest song since 2017.
Do you think so?
For Sweden, yeah. For me, yes. I didn't like 2019 song at all. I never liked this one. And Benjamin was a grower for me after Eurovision. And also for the Mamas, okay, I like their song and them, but it wasn't something that was a stand out for me. Okay, it was good, but not for top 5 for me. This one is their best song, I think.
Okay.
For the last years, of course, because it's not the glory days of Sweden for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, Stella. And based on what you said, I'm gonna go and ask the other two buddies here. In which place would you think the Mamas would end up last year, and why? I'm gonna start with Nicola.
Um, well, the Mamas. I think they were probably going to be around like from 5th place to 10th place, somewhere between. The juries would be on their back. I'm not sure actually about the public. I think if the public, would have got their star power and what they exhumed from their performance, they would probably place them quite high. So I guess a top 10 place.
Okay, thank you, Nicola. How about you, Jota?
I agree with Nicolas on this one. I think it would have been somewhere around top 10, but in the lower end, like maybe ninth or eighth place, because I feel like the gospel music is not so, how to say this. You can see from the example of the year before when they were together with Benjamin that the Europe didn't actually. What?
With John Ludwig, not Benjamin.
Oh, John, what to say? Yeah, you understand what I mean. When we got the voting from the public, it was a shock for him, and you can understand that the public doesn't, not like, but they're not used to the gospel element. So maybe.
But I believe that mamas are a little bit more friendly for the voting than John Ludwig was. I think they're so likable and so sweet.
Yeah, I was about to say this, that I like their song a lot more than John's song, and I think that they're more likable. So that's why I said that they would end up in the 8th or 9th place, because they would have gotten a lot more points, but not as much as to win, I feel. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Jota. I think
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
Something that I just read on Twitter right now. Tusse received almost 3 million votes in the televote. Almost 1.5 million vote difference from Eric, and the Mamas received more televotes than Eric.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. Mamas had 53 and Eric had only 49. Yeah, we saw that. Mamas were second at the televoting. Yeah. And it was fair. It was fair.
Yeah. And also something that I realized is that the Mamas were 1 point higher than Daughter again in the final.
Again.
So as for last year, because I didn't reply to this previous question, I would place them higher. Actually, I would place them in the top 5, and I'm gonna give you all my reasons why. I think first of all, they're the song, at least for me, was much catchier, much more dynamic than the one they had with John, and they are so likable. And the fact that these 3 voices are the only 3 voices and not just backing vocals, I think they would be amazing in the juries. That's what I think. And also, I'm so much more likable than John. Let's be honest. And the song was much more empowering than John's song. So I would place them higher, or at least I hope they would place higher. Mm-hmm. But you know why? I love In the Middle. I do love the song. On the other hand, I expect them to come back in one of the next years with an even better song, so they can do good at Eurovision as well.
Yeah,
because wouldn't do as good as Move. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Theodore says, Jota, she's not your hero. Probably referring to Charlotte before.
She is my hero. But she's not young. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
She is.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah. So we have Ronnie saying his personal favorite in Swedish language was Clara Strom, but in Eurovision, Tuse was better. And yes, Nikos, you're lonely.
Yes.
Lonely.
Yeah, you are. She was so awful. Oh my
Probably
god.
he meant lovely. Probably.
Come on, she wasn't awful.
Yeah,
She was.
yeah.
Okay, we see we start getting some ratings for Tuse. Have 8 from Theodore. Have 8.5 from Lolazo. Theodore also gives his explanation. He says, I don't think that his voice is mature enough. I like the song, it is catchy. I love the message behind it, but I don't think it goes that strong vocally. I also don't like the staging that much. Fair. Even though it was a very good 8 out of 10 is still very high that he gave to Tuse. Brunel. Oh, hello, Brunel.
Hi.
Hi.
Brunel says Black Power. Maybe finally Black Guy will win Eurovision.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Top 3 maybe with Miracle, but yeah. Okay, it's about the song, of course, not about the black guy. We all want the black guy to, or woman, to win Eurovision. It would be so good. But the song, I don't think deserves the first place this year, for sure. We have much more stronger songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Stella. Ronnie, Europe is fed up with all of the Swedish songs in all of Europe countries. Think Europe is fed up with the Swedish style.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Europe is fed up from Sweden. Maybe they are fed up from the other countries using Swedish songs. What do you guys think, and girls? Yoda? Oh,
I don't think we're fed up of Swedish songs. I think we're fed up of Swedish songs in Eurovision that are not that great, doing amazingly with the juries. I think that's what we are not a fan of. Like what we usually say that, oh, if this song was from Sweden, it would have gotten a lot more points, because it seems like because Sweden is so high musically wise in the industry, they have like they're more prone to getting better voting from the juries of each country. They're known of getting, it's like a joke nowadays, like a meme of, oh, Sweden will get the votes from the jury. And I think it's fair, because some of the songs that have gotten a lot of points from the juries didn't actually deserve that high. I mean, they almost usually are great with their staging and great with their songs, but the songs as a song are not that amazing to get those points.
yeah, I kind of agree on that. Does Stella or Nicola, do you want to say something on that point, or shall we move on? Stella.
I agree 100% with Yoda, because many times, Sweden have really good production and have good visuals and all this, but the songs are not that great. I mean, 2018, John Ludwig was a great singer, but the song wasn't for this high place. Or North Macedonia, I mean, something was not good with the juries that year, and that's maybe, yeah. It wasn't for the first places. It was good. They were good songs, but not for the first places. I mean, thank God that the Netherlands won. I was so afraid, yeah. And I think that's not good for Sweden, because this is now like a joke for us. Like, okay, it's Sweden, it's gonna be higher the juries. We don't have to vote for this. It's not good for Sweden, this thing. So let's hope TUS is gonna get some public votes, because it's so ridiculous that they get almost one of the lowest public votes and they're so high on the juries. Let's hope TUS is gonna change this.
Yeah, good points, Stella. Very good points. And also in 2018, Benjamin was extremely high in the juries. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons that the public doesn't vote for Sweden, because they're like, they are
But
favored by the juries. So
I don't think that the public made him justice as well, because he wasn't for like 21 points from the public. He wasn't
no,
like the
No,
worst.
I agree with the public vote. Even though I loved this song, it wasn't good for Eurovision. It was radio friendly, but it wasn't something special for Eurovision. And
What
we
does that
need,
mean?
I will explain you. I mean, we need something to be or vocally high. He doesn't have this one, no vocals. He doesn't have the rhythm or something really spectacular on the stage to make me want to see it and vote it. No, you have some lads that we have seen before in from Sweden in Eurovision. The vocals were not great. Staging wasn't that great. It was a typical Swedish century, and the song was just radio friendly. It wasn't something really special for Eurovision. So 2018 was a really great song for you, a really great year for Eurovision. Sorry,
mm,
I had so many great songs, so that wasn't standing out. That's why it
I
was
think,
so low at the public vote for me. There
but I
were so
think
many
that,
great songs that year.
but I think that we have seen so many people with not the greatest voices doing well in Eurovision. I think
Yeah,
like
but they have the
the
songs.
whole
This song
package.
doesn't have something.
I think like Eleni Ferreira objectively doesn't have like the greatest voice you will hear, and yet
Yeah,
she
but
came
she was
second.
so good at live. She had the star quality. She had the greatest performance at all in 2018. Even
yeah,
though I love Neta,
Yeah,
Neta
and I
was my
agree with
vote.
you.
But
Do you know
Eleni
what I
was
think?
so spectacular. She was so
She was,
Eurovision that night.
she was,
Benjamin wasn't.
but I don't know what being quite Eurovision enough means. Actually, I
I
think the
would
thing is
very
that we, I think we have so many, expectations from Sweden. If someone else had Benjamin Ingrosso's performance, it would have been like
okay,
much better. But
no, it
we
wasn't
have like,
qualified at all if it was for another country. The votes told
yeah.
us
I
this
don't think
because
so. I don't think
no,
so.
public didn't vote for him. It was about the jury. I don't say if I agree or not because I really loved this song, but I
I'm,
understand
but
why
I'm
the
not.
public didn't support him.
I'm not. But I'm not talking about the public. I'm talking about the performance itself.
No,
Okay,
no. We
let's
have to
take.
speak about the results. No, sorry. I mean, and I said again, I loved Benjamin, but no, it wasn't that something special to vote for it. Sorry, yeah.
I'm not
Please,
talking about like I'm not attacking for Eleni. She was the best, obviously, and we all know that. But if we're
Fuego
talking
was
about,
the best song. I
but
agree.
also,
Eleni must have been another song, like much better. She would have won Eurovision. She was
yeah,
20th place in the baiting goats before the live performance. Song wasn't something special. She was special. That's the difference. Benjamin wasn't
yes,
special.
of course she was, but I don't think that if someone else had Benjamin's performance would not qualify, because we saw like a pretty professional, a quite a professional performance. He had
Okay,
like,
can I ask you something?
yes,
You think that juries vote him for his performance or because it was Sweden?
ooh,
because it's Sweden, and I agree with you that it
No, if
was.
it was Cyprus, juries wouldn't vote him.
What do you mean?
But I mean that if he was representing in another country with the same performance, because it
Hmm?
would have been Sweden,
Yes,
juries
of
wouldn't
course,
vote him and
of course.
public vote will not support
I'm
him
not,
like they do for
but I'm
Sweden.
not talking
So
about.
he will not qualify. That's my point.
Yeah,
No
I'm
saying
not talking
it's
about
fair.
the results. I'm talking about the performance.
Yeah, because you said before that if it
Because
was for
I
another
agree,
country.
I agree with you that Benjamin didn't deserve like to be second in the jury vote. I totally 100% agree with you. But I think it was a top 10 material, because every year Sweden invests in Eurovision. They love Eurovision. They put the best in Eurovision. Something
I
that
agree
other
with you.
countries would really like to do, and they don't even try to do that. And for me, if you put something and you put money, you put time, and watch every single thing, every single detail. Sweden is giving it every year, and for that, they totally deserve it.
Okay.
Being number one, no, of course. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, but if we have one spot in the top 10 every year for Sweden, okay, what's the point?
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you on that, on the jury thing,
Yeah.
but I don't agree about the performances.
Okay. Can I speak?
Yes.
I just wanted to say about this comment that I loved, and also I cannot see his performance compared to Eleni Freiras. It's just not on the same level. He was good. He gave us some nice moves, and the song was okay. But come on, Eleni wrote history, and if Sweden had this performance, they would win like by landmine.
Hmm.
If you about Eleni, I didn't mention the performance. I mentioned the vocal part,
Yeah, but the
not the
song
I
whole.
don't agree that if it was for Sweden, Eleni would have won because I have to be honest. I really loved Eleni, and even though Neta was my favorite, I was like, please, please, Eleni won this. I was so excited. I was like, Toy was one of the songs that from the first listening you were like, okay, this is gonna win.
yeah,
And
that's
I really
true.
hope that Eleni we will come back with a stronger song because it's the first time in Eurovision history that someone who was like the 20th place in the betting odds before the
Mhm.
rehearsals made this growing up and be second on the end. It was like a huge step. And
She
I
was
really
first.
believe that she needs a stronger song. A little bit stronger song.
I
Um
see, to be honest, I see what you're saying about the how strong the song was. But the thing is, the first time you listen to the song, you're like, okay, it's an okay song. It's not strong enough. But when we saw it on stage, it's like everything made sense.
yeah, but Toy was like
I
it
agree.
had
Even
something,
though on
it had
stage it
something.
didn't translate for me, I don't think that Toy translate as much as the potential it had.
At the grand final, Neta was great. If she was like the
Yes.
semi-final, I believe she would have lost this. But in the grand final, she was like, and Eleni was a little bit more action than the semi-final. But okay, they were so great, both of them, and
Mm.
Cyprus really made history with this performance. And I really hope Eleni will come back in a few years with a
Yeah,
stronger song.
good. I agree. Let's go on, I think, to the rest of the comments, and then we can go and see the uh, performance of Iceland because none of us actually watched it.
Yes.
We give you a
Yeah,
full reaction here, a treat for all our fans. Okay? And also, it was the favorite to win in the betting odds until Switzerland appeared out of the blue.
Uh,
So we are excited to see what they're bringing, but let's see what other comments we have here. So, um, Brunel says, "Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to tell you that I'm really glad to see you so passionate about Eurovision, and I hope you will never end to be so passionate." Thank you, Brunel. Thank you.
I
so,
don't think we will ever stop being
yeah,
passionate. And
for sure.
and, and even if we agree sometimes, it's normal. I think it would be boring if we agreed on everything. And the thing
We
is
love each
that
other.
we should respect each other's opinion, and if we have a constructive, talk, it's great. And I love my buddies, and I will never stop doing that.
Okay, let's move on. Ronnie told us that he gives 10 from Sweden, but I'm Swedish, so lol, I did not give 12. Lol. So I guess
Yeah.
9 out of 10. I think. Theodore says he really liked John back in 2019. So he was likable by from some people, I guess. Um, Ronnie says hot topics. Oh my sweets, you guys are so lovely. See, people love watching us fight.
Of course. Yeah.
The Hulkman,
They're
hello.
like sitting. Hi. They're like
Hi,
sitting in their
guys.
living rooms or in their bedrooms with their wine, watching us like fighting, and they will be,
Oh no, you are with
we.
your wine fighting with me. Don't.
I'm talking about the audience, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we are the lames having the coffee and the tea good Yoda had. So,
Drama.
Stella, tell us about your blood pressure right now. I think he's talking about Eric not winning.
I'm really good, as you see, because I expect that. I was the whole day like, just understand that Eric will not win and all this. Yeah, I prepared myself as I do with Kano, and I wasn't surprised when Tix won. So yeah, I did the same thing. And as I said, I'm really happy that Tix won because he's a new artist and he really deserves to feel this experience and be more mature with this. So yeah, I'm not that pressured. And yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good, good. So, Stella is good. That's a good news for the day. We need to save this note.
I know you all expect for me to be anxious and pissed off, but I'm not.
Yeah, and I know I didn't expect it that much after Norway, where you
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
No, no, it
because you were
wasn't the
quite
same
chilled.
because
So
I liked Tick's song. I told you that I like his song. For now, Tuesday wasn't
Yeah.
in my favorite songs, but I really appreciate his performance tonight. That's different.
Stella, are you
And I
drunk?
think he's going to be a grower.
No, no, he can't believe I'm so good because he knew me. So, but yeah, I appreciate that he's a new artist.
So Antonio, hello Antonio
Hi.
Ferrara. So Antonio, are you from
Rara.
probably? So he said that Tuse won and daughter failed again. So Nicola,
Ah,
what do you have to say about daughter failing? Because for me, it's not failure to do well in the.
yes, failing is not kind of a good word. Okay, I
Yeah,
think she did her best, and she wasn't that good. Let's be honest. I think, yeah, I don't know what's going on with her. Same last year in the semifinal, she was tremendous. And is tremendous a good word? Huh?
it
A
depends on
nice
the way
term?
you use it.
Or it's the opposite. I think we talked about it last time, but I don't remember. All right, she was great in the semifinal, same as last year. But in the final, what happened again? Vocally, she wasn't. It wasn't her strongest moment. I think she had like a neck injury, and in the rehearsals, she was wearing that thing. Did you know that?
No.
No.
Yeah, yeah. I think someone said it
Yeah,
that
I saw
she had
that.
like, ah,
Yeah, I agree.
yes.
I saw that.
Yes, in the rehearsals, not yesterday, she was wearing that thing, and that would probably affected her performance. But yeah, she wasn't at her best. But I really like her song, and yeah, I really want to see her again.
Okay, thank you, Nicola. And since we have you on the spotlight, just one comment just for you. Ronnie loves your black wine glass, I guess. But he says, yeah, Norway is not even on the radar. 0 points.
I actually
Really?
stole it from a bar. I paid for the
It's
drink,
all my
but
friend. I always stole from bars.
you know it was in the summer. They didn't give us, because of coronavirus, glass cups, and I really really liked it. I paid for my wine, of course, but when I left, I
Thank goodness.
stole the
I don't think you're supposed
this
to take
thing
them
because I
even
really
if
like it.
you pay for it.
Moving on from Nicola's glass story, Dimitrios, hello. Um, he says that he still cannot believe that the mamas didn't win. And yeah, we are sad too, but let's keep that they came second in the televoting, which is something huge, I think.
Yeah.
And they still did quite well, much better than some people believe that they would do.
Okay, I believe they will be higher, to be honest, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was I was talking about the televoting, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, well, we have to see the whole results, so yeah.
Yeah, the juries didn't make them justice, I feel.
Always the juries make fault. I will not start now, but yeah, you know what I mean.
We're gonna have a live session only talking about the juries, Stella. And
Yeah, we have to. 2016 will be a hot topic for me.
and for us, that we are gonna be on the other side of the road.
You don't know, guys, and you will appreciate me one day when Jewish will have done mistakes with Cyprus, maybe.
They did already many times.
Yeah, I know,
Do you
but
think that Cyprus gets the
it wasn't
points
for
from
the
the
first
jury?
place. It wasn't for the first place, so you will understand me one day.
Okay, well, let's we're gonna make it a deal. One day we're gonna have a session only talking about the. Okay.
Please, please. I have to mention 2 times that they broke my heart. 2 years.
Televoting broke our hearts many times too, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
keep.
it's a public vote. People know what they vote. We don't have to count on 5 people. Come on. Okay, let's go.
Let's go to Iceland.
One thing I'm gonna say, I'm really happy that when Elena Paparizou won, we don't have juries, because if we had, Greece would have never won Eurovision.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
no.
Anyway, let's not get into hypothetical debate.
Okay.
We're not gonna lead us anywhere. But I have a very last comment for you, Stella, before we move on to Iceland.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in the spotlight here. So the comment is, I told the Hulkman told Stella about Eric before 2 weeks, and in the end, he did.
Yeah, but look at me, Halman. Daughter didn't won either. So let's move on.
Stella fires back.
Ooh.
Yeah, I did.
Let's have a party. Yay! That
Yes.
we're gonna-
Yes, please.
In April, let's make an online party, not just live. It's gonna be a party with a playlist with the favorite songs from all 4 of us, and with the people here, we're just gonna drink.
It's gonna be a really weird party for sure.
Or it could be a Zoom party, so everyone
Yes.
can go with their camera. We're not gonna talk, just dance, and we're gonna organize it. And yeah, the Hulk one said that goes bad. He feels very attacked. Okay,
I
are you
don't
ready
care.
to go to Iceland, guys and girls? And
Yeah.
let's go. I'm excited. I haven't.
Can't wait.
I'm not. I never liked this song last year, but okay.
Okay. Let's see. Let's have it here. I love violins.
Me too. I love violin.
The quartet.
We've been together for a decade now.
Yeah.
Still every day I'm loving you more. If I could do it all again, I'd probably do it all the same as before. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never had your love. I didn't become myself before I met you. I don't wanna know what would have happened if I never had felt your love. Everything about you I like.
I like.
takes a little time to take a little time.
His movements remind me of Mr. Bean.
Like wine. How
Nothing
does it
special.
keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to prove the time we spend
Okay,
together.
Iceland is not a winner this year.
Simple feels good. We got a good thing going. And just when I thought that my heart was full,
Why is he gonna use the voice from the people?
door,
It's awful.
I like it.
Come on.
Awful, but
time I was bored. I don't wanna know what I've ever, never, never,
What's so clean?
I didn't become myself before I met you. I don't wanna know what I've ever, never about your love. Everything about you. I like.
Last year's song was much better.
What? Oh,
Wow!
Yes.
Ah! What? What is the surprising here?
what's so?
How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to prove the time we spent together. Feels good. How does it keep getting better? Every day I'll find some new way to prove the time we spent together. Simply feels good. We got a good thing going.
Woo!
Yes.
Good eyes. Oh my. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with my thoughts because I loved it. It was. It, it just caught my attention from the first listen. I just wanted to do his movements, like,
I like
Yeah.
it too.
and I like the way it began, and it had different moments. They can already start singing to it. Okay, I'm gonna go to people who didn't like it. I'm gonna go to Stella.
I didn't like anything. I can't remember a single lyric from this.
There's something better.
And I really agree with the odds that put him really low and low and lower. And I don't believe this have a chance to win Eurovision at all. No way. Last year's song wasn't my favorite. It wasn't even in my top 10, but I could understand the hype. But this year's song is just boring. It's 3 minutes the same thing.
No.
His song minutes, I don't like anything. Yeah, it's the same thing, 3 minutes straight. If it was for another country that hasn't this hype, if it was for Greece, you'd all would be like, oh, what's this? No? Yeah,
No.
let's go to the Sweden type. Yeah, I'm sure for this. It's just because Iceland put this hype last year, and Iceland make us like more this kind of songs, and I agree with the last year's song. Even though it wasn't my favorite, I could understand the hype. But this year is not good. I'm really hyped. I'm really happy that Oats understand this and people don't like this as much as they did for the last year's song. And I agree, these have no chances to do well in Eurovision. And I'm really happy they will not.
The shade. That was quite rude, but okay. Uh, I will move on to Nicola.
I actually really liked it. It's giving me like old school vibes with some contemporary, notes in it. It reminds me more of his 2017 song "Is This Love," where he came second in the national final. I don't think it's a winning. I'm not so sure about the winning thing as I did last year, but yet I really enjoyed it. And this kind of music, it's actually my thing, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, and he's quite a performer. Even some people say he's weird. We like weird.
No, this kind of weird.
Okay. Thank you,
Some of
Nicola.
that it was
No.
weird, but this one is like, But yeah, we all have different tastes, and I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And since we talk about different tastes, let's see the taste of Yota. Yota, what do you think?
Okay. I have to be honest. I liked the song from last year. It wasn't my top, like I didn't have it in my top three spot, but it was probably my top five. It was quirky and it was sweet, and it talked. I mean, he talked about his daughter. It was very lovely. I feel like this year, though, I'm gonna disappoint Ghost and Nicholas. I feel like he took the song from last year. He gave it new lyrics and added two other parts that didn't actually coincide with the song. Like the start, we have the violins that had nothing to do with the song. Then we started with the song that we had last year. I mean, the beat and the melody, it sounded quite similar to last year's melody, but not as fun and not as fresh because we already heard that from last year. And then he added the kids that they sang at that point. It was lovely, but it was kind of, oh, it was out of nowhere, and then they disappeared like out of nowhere.
That was the point, I think.
Yeah, I liked it, but at the same time, I was kind of confused. Also about his movements, I think he's very quirky, and I said during the performance that he reminds me a lot of Mr. Bean, which I love, and I like that about him. I like how he's quirky. I'm not sure about the lyrics, but I feel like they're like sort of a 2.0 lyrics for his song from last year. Like he keeps the theme of him talking to his daughter, his young daughter. But overall, I don't think that this song is a winning song. I don't know if it's going to be a qualifier even. Maybe with
I
a
agree. It's
better,
maybe the surprise non-qualifying this year.
yeah. I feel like maybe he got out of his water with this one. Like he kind of tried to exaggerate with what he had last year and kind of messed it up. At least for me, it's not a bad song. I enjoyed it, but I don't think it's gonna be as high as could have been for his song last year.
Okay, thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Yoda. So before we go to our friends here, let's give it a first listen rate out of 10.
Mhm.
And I will start. I think I also want to give it an 8. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure why. I enjoyed the quirky moves as well. I wanted to dance to it. And I will give it an 8. I quite liked it. And also about winning, yes, I don't see it winning, and I'm not sure if last year he could do so well that he could win as well. I think he would be high, but winning, I'm not sure that he could do it last year, and I'm not sure if he can do it this year. I don't think so, but it's an 8 from me. Let's go to Nicola.
I think at the moment I will give him an 8. Probably he will grow on me, but so far I will give him an 8 from the first listen. Um, I I totally agree with you, Ghost, about the winning chances this year. Uh, but I don't think that he's a non-qualifier, especially from the second semifinal. He's definitely going to qualify, in my opinion. Uh, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and
Okay, thank you, Nicola. Thank you. Let's go to Stella.
Okay, I really prefer the last year's song. I think we saw this. For this year, it's the kind of the 80s. I don't want to see Eurovision. Sorry. I prefer the 80s in the modern way, like Rayleigh or Stefania do. So, yeah, for me, it's a 5 out of 10 for this one because it's dated and I don't like him. I don't find he has good performing. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Sorry, Iceland. I usually like your entries. I like, 2012 was my favorite actually, Iceland. Never forget. Didn't up well. So, yeah, unpopular opinion. But this year, Iceland, sorry, it's 5 out of 10 for you.
Okay, thank you, Stella. Yota?
Okay, for me it's gonna be either 5.5 or 6 because in contrast to Stella, I think he's a very likable dude, and I kind of like how he is. He has that sort of I think that sort of mentality of I don't care, so I'm gonna do me, and I don't care what everyone else says, which I love about him. The song not as strong as I would have hoped. As I said, he wasn't my favorite last year, but he was in my top like 5 or 10. I don't know about this year though, so I'm gonna give him a 6, solely on his personality, and yeah, that's all.
Okay. Thank you, Yota. Let's see what our friends here have to say about Iceland.
I think I read somewhere that he's dedicating the song to his girlfriend, which is I think one of the two girls from the one with the glasses.
Oh, I didn't
Good
notice
for
that.
him.
Yeah. So the Hulkman says that was bad.
I agree.
Igly, hello Igly.
I
Ugly.
Iceland non-qualifier.
I really believe it's going to be the surprise non-qualifying.
Okay. Ronnie says 0 points from Sweden, and he had high hopes for Iceland. Nondis Yoldasis says there is something with them. Hello, Nondis.
Hi.
I know
With
this.
them who? Us or them? Or the
Igli says if San Marino or Georgia sent 10 years, everybody would say bottom three in the semi.
I
I
agree.
I
disagree.
don't think it's about the country.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't know about the
Iceland is.
country as Iceland, but because of the hype he had last year, we want to support him for this. And I agree in one hand, but
I
in the other
agree
hand,
with that.
this song is not good.
Okay. Naomi, first of all, hello, Naomi.
Hi.
Hi, Panama.
uh, why are people so rude about Iceland? I don't get it.
Yeah, I read some comments on Facebook right now. I sneaked my Facebook page, and some people are really, really harsh about him.
Yeah, because I think they have so much expectation for him because he was
You don't
the
have to be
favorite one
rude.
last year.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
it's
not
different
good. We
to
just
be.
don't like this.
It's different to say I don't like it. It's different to be talk
No,
rude.
no, we're not rude, and especially
No,
with the
I'm not
country.
talking
The
about
problem
you.
is with the artist and the song, not with the country, of course. I loved Iceland the previous years.
No,
Do
Stella,
you
no,
know
I'm
why?
about you, about the comments online that they just
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
blow
yeah.
up the toxic fandom.
And I really like that he wasn't. I have to say something about. I really uh, got some of Stella's comments that I really like that he wasn't 80s vibe um, like really combined with some modern elements. Because I think if he would have done that, he would be compared with Stefania a lot. And I really like that he's more like old school 80s. And so I think we don't, it's great that we don't have that comparison thing right now because we don't need it.
And for me, he's unique as well in what he does.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. The Harlequin says didn't like Daddy last year, and I find this year awful too. Lazlo says I like it, but last year's song was way better. Ronnie says Stella, you're right. You have good taste.
Thank
Friend
you.
from New York.
Hey.
Hello, New York. Igli agrees also with Stella.
Thank you.
Ronnie is sad that he doesn't agree with Nicolas. He says, sorry, this is sad. Naturalmente. Hello, Naturalmente. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Voila is the best song.
I don't know if he's French. He might be from
Yeah.
Switzerland or something.
Hi, bonsoir.
It's also a really good song, so yeah, whatever.
Yoda and Stella have taste. 4 out of 10 for Iceland. Okay, okay. It would be such a good gift for Iceland not to qualify. Ooh. Yeah, the song is dedicated to his wife. They have been married for 10 years. I love that he dedicates the songs to his family members.
How old is this guy? I thought he was very young. No,
I have no idea.
he's married for
But
10
doesn't
years.
matter, please believe me.
Stella and Yoda, you're right. Things like Nicola will have their popular opinion here. I think the hype is also about the singer, Daddy, not only about the country.
Yeah, I agree about that.
Shadow Revolver, hello, Shadow Revolver.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, Tuse is his sixth so far, but for Iceland, he doesn't like it that much. Last year was better.
Mhm.
Okay, good and fair points from everyone. And I think it's time to move on to some other countries to give that released their song this week, give some comments, and yeah. And because I know that Stella wants to start with Greece, let's start with Greece. And I'm gonna start with Stella because she's doing her mannerisms. So, um,
I'm so proud of my country after many years. Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, give me your comments and the rate at the end of your comments. That goes on, and the stage is
I will
yours.
try to be really quickly to give my comments. So I'm really proud of about my country after so many years. I think they have a great team. I love the song so much. It's so catchy, it's so fresh. It's so 2021. I'm really happy. I didn't expect that because last year's song was with the ethnic vibe and all this. I thought they would have bring something similar, and I heard the demo some months ago, and the song that bring us some days ago was so stronger, and I never expect from Greece to have a so good video clip. To be honest, the visuals were so good. I never thought we'd have something like this, and I'm really happy about Stefania. She's such a talented, she's so talented girl, and her voice is so good live, and you will see this. And as I have learned, she's gonna have a magic performance. So I'm really happy about Greece this year, and I really believed we're gonna reach a really high score this year. The song is so good, and I'm really happy. I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. I really like our song. It's on my top 10. So yeah, I'm really happy about Greece and Cyprus because I think it's the first year we're gonna have so good results for both countries, and I really want this because we have to be in top 10, both of us, since 2004. Yeah, yeah, I think that was the last time, and I
That
really believe
five.
yeah, four with Lisa Andreas and Saki Zurbat.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we were both of us were top five.
yeah, top five. Yeah, three and yeah, five.
Three
So
and five,
let's
yes.
hope we're gonna make this again. I have a good feeling about both countries this year. We have really strong songs. And let's hope we're gonna make this. I want this so bad. So good luck, Cyprus and Greece.
Thank you, Stella. Let's go to Nicolas, our other Greek person here, fully Greek.
I am so delighted. Uh, this is something that I will totally agree with Stella. Oh my God, that was quite beyond my expectations. Right now I'm talking and I cannot, hide my excitement and my smile about our song. That was so good. I really enjoyed it, and that verse. Oh my God, it's still like sticking in my mind, and I'm really happy. I was quite sure about what I would hear, and I'm very very happy, and I'm very happy for Cyprus. As Stella said, I wish both of us, have the same good results. I really like Stefania. She is so lovely. She is such a sweetheart, and for her age, she's working so fucking hard. And I really wish this work pays off. I'm really optimistic about the live performance. I saw a part. She sang a part of the song in the Greek in a Greek news, and she was great. And I really like the music video, the mythology parallels, and the futurism. And I love it. I love it. But
Out of 10?
out of 10, I will give it a 9.
9 too.
For sure.
Okay.
Not because it's my
Nicola?
country, because I really enjoyed the song. And yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
I
Nicola.
want
Thank
to
you.
put something on because I really try to be objective with Cyprus and Greece because it's my. I feel like it's the same country. I mean, as I said in 2018, I really loved Neta, but I really want the lady to won this because it was my country. I felt the same. But yeah, but I really mean that this year we bring really good music on the stage, and I'm really happy with both of the countries because we take the contest seriously this year, and I'm really happy for us.
Yeah, that was a very good point, indeed. So we're gonna go to our half Cypriot, half Greek to give us the opinion on Greece.
Are you half
Mm.
Greek?
Yes, he is.
I didn't
Oh
know
my
it.
God, Nicholas, we've said this a million times.
Really?
Yeah, I'm half. Yeah, I'm half
I'm so
Greek.
sorry.
I'm Greek Cypriot.
I've known
Yeah,
you
so
for like
I can
3 or 4
speak.
years. Okay,
I
I'm
can
so
speak for
sorry.
both countries. So yeah,
I'm so sorry,
my
Jota.
it's okay, big deal. So yeah, about Greece, I have to be honest. I always say this about Cyprus and Greece. I can't be objective about them. I don't think like what I'm feeling right now is the objective feeling that someone outside of Cyprus and Greece is feeling about the song. So I'm gonna try to be as objective as possible. So for Greece, I was pleasant surprised with Stefania's song. I think she matured into a young lady with a song that actually deserves to be in the Eurovision Song Contest and not in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, like the song from last year, which I also liked a lot. And I also liked the ethnic element from last year, and I kind of missed it from this year's entry, but at the same time, it kind of didn't fit with the whole 80s vibe. So I understand why they opted out of bringing those vibes into this particular song. So I'm quite happy about it. To be honest, the first time I heard it, I was like, "What is happening?" Especially in the first minute, I wasn't sure because it kind of built up into
Feel
what was the best part of it. So when it began, I was really anxious and worried because I thought, oh my God, maybe it's not as powerful as we thought it would be. But then when it got to the powerful part, uh, I just felt what everyone else felt. But I'm gonna be calm and I'm gonna say that it might not be what everyone else in Europe feels about this song. I mean, it is a bop, but because we are Greek and because it is our country, I think we feel much stronger feelings about this song than what it actually is. And also, having seen the live performance, live performance is a big aspect to what the song is going to do in Rotterdam. So for both Cyprus and Greece, because I feel like Cyprus and Greece are very difficult songs to be performed live, especially for Cyprus that has a,
Yes.
the tempo is very fast and she needs to sing and at the same time she needs to dance because this song really needs good dancing. The choreography needs to be on point, but the vocals needs to be very very good for Stefania as well. But I feel like she can maybe hide the dancing because it's also a powerful 80s song that you can even just walk and it makes you feel like you're in an epic performance. You don't have to dance to it that much. in contrast to the Cypriot one. So yeah, I think I kind of said so many things that I forgot what my point is. My point is that I like the Greek, I like the Greek entry.
That's my
a
whole
lot,
life.
and I like Greek entry a lot. I think Stefania is a very hardworking girl, and she seems to be very loved by her team. So I'm very happy about that. I always want that for Cyprus and Greece to have good representatives that are there to do amazing in the contest, but at the same time to be liked by the public of Europe and not be like snobby and feel like they're there because they think that they deserve it, even if they don't put the work in. So I'm quite happy for both Section Greece on that part. I'm gonna give Stefania and Last Dance an 8. No, I'm gonna give her an 8.5, and I'm gonna be quite reserved with that point. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Thank you, Yota. Thank you, Yota.
Thank you.
So it's my time for the only non-Greek at all here, the Cypriot. But yeah, okay, I'm Greek speaking, so you know we have
You
the.
are Greek. We all are.
No, but okay, let's go on.
Do not start with this conversation.
Yeah. But I'm Greek speaking, and we have a lot of influences from the culture in Cyprus. But yeah, I will try to be as objective as I can without being biased. But of course, I might be a bit because of all these influences that I mentioned. So I really like Stefania. Her voice is so mature for her age, especially when I listen to her live. I cannot believe it that an 18-year-old can do something like that. And I'm
And
so happy.
it actually grew up like 10 years from the last year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but not only
Yes.
from last year, it's year by year because we've seen her in Junior Eurovision and we've seen her growth. And not only as from girl to a woman, I don't like this parallelization much, but her voice and what she's representing, I think is it's gonna be something very fresh for Greece since she's very likable, and I like that she has a chance to start her career in Greece through Eurovision, because until now she was a teen pop idol, for example, in the Netherlands, but her country, or maybe the country that she wants to have a career in, is Greece, or maybe whole Europe. The stage is hers. So I'm so happy for her that she has a good song to do that. As about the song, it's fresh. Fresh. I'm not gonna say it's 2021, Stella. I'm gonna say it's 2020 because it's so on trend with Dua Lipa that we had a lot of 20 in 2020. So
Yeah.
I think that, which still goes on, but it's not giving
I,
us the new. But it's on that trend.
I agree. Not like in future, like Iceland did the last year. I agree with you. Yeah. It still goes with the trend from last year. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a very good song. It's a very good song. I think she can nail it live, and Europe can dance to it a lot. At the same time, the only thing that I'm gonna say is that I don't believe that she will win. And I'm sorry if this is disappointing, but win is a huge thing. I don't think she can win. But
We
I think,
cannot know this. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
we
I agree,
cannot
sorry.
predict this. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, of course.
But we need
It's
to
not.
see the rehearsals
We
first.
don't have a euphoria this year. Like no one has this.
Yeah, that's true. But after the rehearsals, we can have a bit more insight. But I think she has very good chances for an amazing performance, to be memorable, and also to make a statement as a young artist, and that's what I like about Stefania. As for the rate, I would give her something between 8 to 8.5, and it's one of the songs that I like this year. And I like 15 to 20 songs a lot, and I'm happy. that Eurovision has gives us so many songs that I like. But yeah, I'm happy for both Cyprus and Greece, like you said. Let's see what our friends have to say um, here in the comments. So, Shadow Revolver says Greece Vop. New York Fukanan says, I'm sorry, Stella, but if you are saying Greece, it's like Dua Lipa.
Yeah, we know that. We know that, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing because we need
Yeah.
some songs that are international, you know. If it was in America, maybe would have been a hit. That's not bad for us. We love this. Good for us.
Yeah.
And
Um,
actually, it's not a copy. Like, it
and
doesn't. She doesn't
No, no,
like copying Dua Lipa or
no, no.
someone else.
no,
She's
it's
It's
not.
like
artist. That's
it's the
good for
same
her.
vibe. It's just the
I
same
agree
vibe.
with
And
you here, so comment like it's just so modern, no Dua Lipa style, but yeah,
yes,
you know,
Shadow Revolver says both are Bob's my top two. I think he talks about Cyprus and
Cyprus.
Greece. The music video of Last Dance is amazing. I'm pretty sure Greece will do an amazing staging song. 8 out of 10. How can I say something on that?
Thank you.
Something I wanted to say that I didn't mention. That the video clip for me, it was a bit distracting. It was so many effects.
Congratulations. Yeah.
It was so many effects, and I did my reaction on the first listen, and I couldn't listen to the song because of all the things going on in the clip. I think they could use a bit less.
Yeah, but
I
I
think
think the point is to see the music video a lot of times. So I think it was a good production, especially for Greece. You know, you have seen other years what we serve, and oh my God! And last year I hate our video clip with Stefania. It was
yeah, me
awful.
too. Me too.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
this
Last
year
year,
was
oh my god.
amazing. This year was amazing. I'm really pleasant with our video clip this year. I never expect that.
Okay,
And I
okay.
think
Oh, that's all.
especially the second part of the music video where she travels to the other world with the mythology parallel, it's a bit distracting for some people. I kind of get it, but I think uh, the first part with the flooded Athens and like the rooftop part, it's more like balanced.
Can I say something? Did you
Yeah,
guys get the point of the video clip? Like from the first,
Yeah,
you get the
Yes,
point. I mean, you got
yes,
what it was like. What was the thing with the guy holding? Like he was Atlas, I'm guessing, and
yes,
he was.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
He was
wait. And she touched him, and he disappeared, and then it was like a cork
the one who's
came
coming.
out of the top of the I don't know what it
yeah.
was and just started flooding again. And it was already no, we deflated, but at the same time it was kind of if we were on the top, how did we deflat it? In it just didn't make logistically a sense to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
It wasn't about to be normal at the whole point, I
Come on,
guess.
yes.
But I have to admit
let
that
me see.
if you don't know about Greek mythology, you will not understand a
but
thing.
I know
You
about Greek
know,
mythology.
yeah, I know that you know and you understand a lot of things. But if someone don't know anything about Greek mythology, he will not understand a thing. He will be like, "What I'm watching right now?" Yeah, I agree with that.
Can
But
you
think
can
it
you
was about a
explain to me?
floating city like Atlantis, and she will arrive to. It was all in her head, so she's trying to figure out what's happening. Yeah, I think it was about the pandemic too. Like we're
Yeah, me
desperate.
too.
Yeah, we everything is floating and all this, and she tried to find the light in all this. It was about the
Yeah, I
light.
think
The soul of
um
it.
I think like do you want to finish? I'm sorry if I interrupt.
And the only thing I want to say, because I'm not sure I'm gonna have the right time. Yeah, I agree with Ronnie. I have been in Corfu in summer. We love Corfu, yeah. And it's okay because I have noticed that you're really difficult in songs. So yeah, it's okay about Greece too.
Yeah, okay.
But we love purple, yeah.
Mm.
I think like she sees like Athens and the world like flooding and then traveling to another world, and Atlas is as he does in the mythology. He's like holding the world, and then he's like distracting him, and we see like the flood coming from from the earth, and I think that part means like rebuilding our world, probably from the pandemic, as Stella said. It's like rebirth and finding finding the light and going forward.
I think this
And
video
one
clip
last
needs
thing, I believe because we missed the ethnic vibe from the songs, you're trying to give us from the video clip some ethnic, yeah, things like the Atlas or the Pegasus were from Greek mythology. I think
I
that's what she
feel
tried to do.
I feel like we need a video of explanation bit by bit, because this video had so many things, was so
Mm.
perplexed that you need to get each scene and analyze it to a point. Because you said about Atlas now, but Atlas in the Greek mythology, he was holding the sky, not the
The
world.
sky, yeah.
So yeah, no, and he was holding the sky, and she touched him, and the thing like
The
felt
light
uh,
ones.
yeah, it wasn't exactly like Greek mythology. It was an interpretation, their interpretation in her head. So it needs a lot of analyzing,
Yeah.
and I get what they were trying to do, like give us these whole meanings behind it, maybe for the pandemic and all of that. But at the same time, it was very, very, very difficult to get all of this from the first listen. So I know they're not gonna do that in like the live performance, but the video clip was very interesting, but at the same time it's very, very difficult to understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. So this is a request from Eurovision bodies to the director to give us a minute by minute episode. Let's move on to our comments. Donatello, ciao Donatello.
Hey.
Ciao, Donatello.
We love
Uh,
Italy.
we do, we do.
Yes. Go watch our reaction of Italy.
Greece and Cyprus, I think will go very far this year, guys.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yota, you nailed it. Good comment.
Thank you.
Jim, hello Jim. I love
Hi.
Sakis. Huh?
We all do.
Sakis,
I
Hi.
think I know who
You're
is
checking
this
them
guy,
out.
so I agree with him.
How did you lovely guys meet? Just wondering.
Ah.
Um,
Who's going to say?
we can say it in a few words, so we don't. She will. Okay. So we were all part of the same fan group that none of us is right now. I think that's a way to say. But Yota and I
Okay,
were since yeah.
it
Yeah,
was an
Boss and I
accident.
were Boss and I were friends from like 10 years, 11,
More than 2
12,
years.
10, 12 years ago? No, more than that. Oh my God, how old are we?
11.
11 years ago. And coincidentally, we became very good friends during the 2006
10.
Eurovision. 2010 Eurovision Song Contest. And we knew each other before that, and we were friends, but we became very good friends during that night.
Yeah. And then we met the other two buddies during that in that fan club, and then we had a lot of dramas that we're not gonna get into now.
Yes.
No, no. Why
Yeah, I
not?
met.
Not between us, not
Sorry.
between us, not between the four
Yeah,
of
no,
us.
not
The
between us.
drama,
Not between
we didn't do
Ah,
anything
no,
with
no,
the
no,
drama.
no, no,
Yes.
between. Okay, just to say a short story about me, I would like to just started to make reaction videos, and I asked Ghost about details. How can I make this? And he was like, "You can enjoy a group," and I was like, "Yeah, oh my God, I really want this, and I'm really happy I'm in this group too."
Yeah, and for me, I know Ghost for like 3 or 4 years. We were in the same fan club, and we were hanging out always, like when he was living in Athens, and then he went to Lisbon, and I wanted to try something new, and I also asked him to join Eurovision Buddies since we were like pretty close friends, and then I pretty recently met, more of Stella, and I'm really happy I did, actually.
Yeah, we are all happy we got to know more of Stella too. That's true.
I met Stella in Thessaloniki through another friend when I was living in Thessaloniki. So we kind of have links to each other.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
let's hope pandemic will end and we'll be really close. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we won't be
Yeah,
so
we're
bad.
like, we need to have like a meetup or something like that.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Hopefully in Rotterdam. So Ronnie says, "Ghost, she will not win." Okay, that's what I said. Um, Shadow Revolver says the chorus sounds a bit like physical, but it's a bad thing, of course. I think he says, not a bad thing. Not.
Oh.
No, okay.
Physical. The
Yeah, similar to Dua Lipa's
Ding-dong.
song, but okay.
Raya Ding Dong, we've missed you. Welcome.
Oh, yes.
I really like
Oh,
Greece.
friend, you
Fun.
like Greece, I love you even more.
It's so funny that we just love this account because of the name. No, also about the
Yeah,
comment.
we don't know him. You don't have the photo, actually.
Where are you from, Jaya Ding Dong? Where are you from? Tell us in the comments.
Okay,
Did you
okay.
say?
I know this guy. He's my friend. Let's see the point.
In
Why he
addition,
loves Argo. He
so
knew them as a group before Eurovision, and when I told him that Europont, that was their name, they're going to Eurovision, he was like crazy about them because he knew me from weddings in Thessaloniki. They were actually a quite popular group for some people in Thessaloniki, yeah, and he loved them, and I was like, they were not qualifying. He was like, oh my god, they're gonna qualify. He was like, no, and
not
that
with that
was
one.
actually right, but he loves them, and Argo, maybe they were not perfect for Eurovision, but about the traditional thing and what they do, they're really good actually for Greece, and they were actually really good guys, as you see
They
from
were
them.
pretty decent. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
the
were
song
good at
wasn't
for
good.
what they thought they're
almost
really
so-
good about what they're doing, but for Eurovision they were not good. But okay, they had
Yes.
their chance for something more traditional, and it's okay. It's okay.
I also didn't
But I
like
know who
their
wrote
attitude.
it.
I didn't like their attitude. They were asked to talk to the Greek news the next day when they didn't qualify, and they didn't
Really?
that. No, yeah, they were supposed to talk to Ed, and they refused at the last minute.
Oh my
I
god.
remember that. But I remember that because I was like, "What the hell? Why would you not do that? Because he didn't qualify. It's not like you're guaranteed to go through the final." That was a low point. I
And
didn't
we
like
attacked Yana Terzi after all.
Yes, that's what I was talking. I was going
She's
to
the
talk about
worst.
her. Okay,
She's the
Yeah.
worst.
she
I'm
was
not
even
gonna
worse.
correct her.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
She
the
was even
worst.
worse.
Let's not talk about her. We'll be here.
She
all
was.
night.
She had
Yeah. And
worse.
another. We're gonna roll out all the topics we're gonna have
We
for
need a live about Yana Terzi, actually.
We're gonna bring all the dirt out.
But for Argo, I kind of get why you say that they're likable in Greece and stuff, but their song, and maybe that's a big statement, is possibly in my last position of all the Greek songs, like in Eurovision history.
Yeah, yeah.
I just felt that they were playing a bit with our minds, especially saying, "Oh, we're in planet Earth in 2016." That was an actual lyric from the song, and I was like, yeah. I was
And
like,
they actually had better songs than this one, to be honest. I heard some of their songs and they were quite good. But for the Greek audience, let's go.
but New York asks if we think that Argo was too Greek for Eurovision.
No,
From
it
they
wasn't.
weren't, but I'm gonna go to Nicholas.
I don't think that they were too great for Eurovision. If you search some of our older Eurovision entries from our very first time in 1974, we had entries with more like Greek style. Uh, what I think was the problem with them, it was like the song didn't quite appeal to the 2016, era. They worked pretty decently, and they were really good with the press. I think we all knew
It
that
was
they
fun,
were.
but it wasn't the right
Yeah,
song.
we all
Yeah.
knew, even us Greeks, we knew that they were not going to qualify. But I don't think that being too Greek was the problem, since we had
Criticism.
more. Yes,
I was about to say that not even the Greeks like that song. So you must
yes,
understand that if you don't like your own song and it was in a language, you need to reevaluate what you're choosing. I mean, what the hell
yeah,
was that? The Greeks,
Okay,
the
that
Greeks.
happened a lot of times
Honestly,
with the song.
honestly, I remember the Greeks writing comments saying, "Who the hell chose this song?" And I was like, "Okay, the Greeks hate it. What do you
And don't
expect the
think it
Europeans
was
to
an
do?"
option actually. I can understand that we like to send some traditional, but it wasn't the right song. They had better songs actually, with more rhythm and all this. That wasn't been a battle like Alcohol is Free or Lucas Yorkas. They had great
yes,
songs, and
That was
Argo would have made the right choice because they have good songs actually. Yeah, you cannot believe it, but they had. But yeah. But this one was not good, and the result was fair. So let's move on.
yeah. I
Yep.
think the song was the less problematic thing about the whole thing. I don't think there is a need to talk about the whole thing right now, but the problem started from, as we say, from the bone, from the how they were chosen, which is something, if you want to talk in a different, light, not now. But it's not like a Greek thing, because we had more Greek styled entries, Sykes of Us, Lucas Yorkas, and even Elena Paparizou.
Yeah. Yeah. So, some other comments before we move on to the next countries. Ronnie says, "Well, you guys are my favorite people." Oh, thank you, Ronnie. You're
uh,
one of my favorite friends here
our
too.
Tusen tack.
favorite, our favorite
Thank you.
Swedish. Good.
Jag älskar igen.
So Yaya Ding Dong is actually from Scotland. What
Hey,
a
mate.
great
Wow.
in the movie. Okay. So are you ready to move on to some other songs that came out this week? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yes, let's go.
So on
Let's be
Monday,
more. Let's be
yeah,
shorter with our comments, though.
yeah. Of course.
Gonna have so many songs.
We have so many songs indeed. We have many songs. Let's start from Monday. We had the national final in Russia. So we have the Russian song. What do you think about Russian woman? I don't remember the Russian title. What do you think
No.
about
Stella.
Russian woman?
Ручки женщины.
Stella, go on. Tell us about your opinion about Rushki Zenchini
Yeah, it's Ручки женщины.
and
And
the
I
rest.
really love Russia. Yeah, I love Russia, this. And I really love the song. Her performance was so theatrical and all this. Yeah, I really loved her, and it's a really grower for me. But it's actually in my second place already. Yeah, and I believe this one is gonna do better than we think.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe that she's so good live and has the ethnic vibe, has the rhythm, has the message that's so important about Russian, that they give us the message that girls are here and they have a voice. It's so important about Russian, if you get what I mean. And I'm really happy about their song. Good luck, Russia. I really love you. 10 points for me. 10 out of 10, I rate.
Damn. Wow.
Wow, even more than Greece.
Wow.
Yeah. I really love Russia this year for many reasons. I really support Russia this year, and I'm with you.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stella. Let's move to Limassol.
um, Yeah, I like the Russian entry this year. I think it has everything, to be honest. It's funny, it's catchy, it has a good meaning. The performer is she seems very, I forgot the word. She seems very confident and she takes up the whole stage. I like uh, the singers slash dancers that were around her and they did the
Yeah.
movements. I like how Russia kept the theme of bringing like funny in a sense songs to the Eurovision Song Contest. I'm not gonna be as excited as Stella with this one. I feel like it's not a niche song, but it's a song that I feel some people, maybe the majority of people will like, but I feel like there's a percentage, maybe not half, like a third of the population might not find it as good as people think it is. And I also think that the Russians themselves do not like the song that much. I think it got a little bit of hate. I'm not sure about that one. Oh, so so this is the same thing. So
Thank you for.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, thank you, Yota. Thank you, Nicolas.
Well, I'm really happy that I did my reaction video of Russia some days later because I wouldn't have gave it much praise as I did in my actual reaction video. It really grew on me. I really like the song now. At the beginning, it was a big strange, and I didn't, in my head, I I really tried to, combine like the ethnic elements with the hip hop and the rap and the Russian language. And at the beginning, I couldn't put the whole thing together. But after some, giving it some, chances, it really grew on me. I really like the message. And what I really like is that Russia is not afraid to take, risks and try new things. Last year they sent Little Big. We have seen them sending the Grannies or Dima Bilan and so many things throughout the years. And this year, it's not an exception. I love the message. I love that she openly takes a stand for LGBT equality in
Oh,
Russia.
don't know that.
Don't forget that she's
That's
one of the few Russians who openly supports the LGBT community and the feminist movement, which is her song, and I really appreciate it. But this is another reason that I like the song. She's so confident. I watched her performance in my reaction, and she was so confident. I really like her energy, and I really like, as Yota said, the backing singers dancing and doing the movements, and I really like that aspect. And but I also get why some people will not understand it fully, because we fans, search every detail, but people who will see that one time in their televisions these two nights in the semifinal and the final. Some people will get it, some people will not get it. So for me, I will give it probably a 7.
Okay, thank you, Nicola. Thank you, thank you. I would kind of agreed with some points from each. I think I'm a bit more closer to Stella. I don't really get why people hate this song because I see many people hating this song. And I actually quite enjoy it. I like the ethnic vibes that it has. I love the message. I love her power. And the performance with the four backing vocalists or whatever around her, which is like the society that try to close up a Russian woman. I find that it's very conceptual. The song is catchy and something new. Yes, a bit funny. Of course, I don't see her winning, but I see her going well. And many people say no, she's not qualifying. I'm not on that page. I think she's gonna do well. Also about the message that the song has. So I'm gonna give her an 8.5. And on that note, we can see what our friends say. Here, Pifakanan says I sort of compare the Russian song with the Latvia song. We're going to talk about it
No,
chronologically.
no.
And then Ronnie says, I really love Russian, strong country. He has friends, but sorry, mixed feelings, 7 out of 10. 7 for Ronnie is a good
Yeah, it's a good sign for Ronnie. I have to admit this.
because we know you now, Ronnie. So after Russia, let's move on to Austria. Vincent Bueno with his song Amen. Amen. I'm sorry.
Can I
Um,
get an amen?
Okay.
Yoda?
Oh, um, this is one of those songs that they passed through me and they didn't stuck. It just I couldn't find anything special with it. I just it's a no, it's an okay song. Another song that you hear and just don't bother finding out anything about it. I'm sorry about that, but I don't feel like this is a strong participation from Austria. I mean, I like the guy. The song is okay, but yeah, I didn't find it that good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give it a 5. I mean, we had another song, Amen, from Slovenia, and I like that one a lot better.
Yeah,
So yeah,
me
I'm
too.
gonna give this one a 5. Sorry.
Thank you, Yoda. Thank you. So, Nicola.
Um, I have to agree with Yota. I actually don't really like the song. I know the message. I know the background. Already it's about his daughter and his aunt or something like that.
Sorry,
Uh,
background.
Yeah.
oh yes, yes, right. Uh, they passed away, and I'm really sorry um, that. But the song is not giving me something, and I really preferred last year's song much more. He was close to my top 10, but this year it's in my bottom 5 or 6. I don't remember. Uh, I'm really sorry about his loss, but I will have to give him a 4.
Ooh, that's hard for Nicolas. Okay, thank you, Nicola. Stella.
So I'm gonna be really quickly, and I don't like this song. Sorry, sorry, Austria. It's 4 out of 10 for me. I prefer Amen from Slovenia, to be honest, and I'm really sorry because I really understand why he wrote this song. It's about his loss, and I feel really sorry about him, and I understand him. But the song is not good, so it's 4 out of 10 for me. No qualifying for Austria this year. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Stella, for your thoughts. I'm not gonna be as harsh. I think I don't find this song as bad. I also prefer Slovenia from the two Amens, and I'm also feeling sorry about his loss. But it's not a bad song.
It's
It's
not
an
bad.
okay song.
Wait.
I could listen to it easily on Spotify on my way somewhere. I was gonna say work, but
The
I'm working.
supermarket.
Yeah, supermarket. So I'm gonna give, but still, I don't think it's gonna do a lot in Eurovision. So I'm gonna give it a 5.5. But I like it. Yeah, I'm just not crazy. So and Pifa Canal says also that last year they were calling him Bruno Mars. Yeah, last year he actually
Ah,
kind of did.
I loved Bruno Mars songs, so no.
Me too.
So next song in our list is I'm gonna give the pass to Yoda to say which is her personal favorite because this is the song we're gonna talk about. Go on, say it.
okay. We're gonna talk about my favorite song from last year and this year as well. My favorite country, Switzerland. Oh yeah, oh yeah. John Steers, he delivered and he gave us another great, amazing, epic song. I'm so happy about it. I mean, you can tell from my smile, like, it was amazing. I was at work when it came out, and I was seriously, oh my god, I need to go home and listen to the song. I need to be home. So when I finally did, I felt so at peace because he gave me what I wanted. And this is the sort of music that I listen to on a regular basis, and it's even more than that. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say. I just love this song. I think Switzerland, if he is vocally as good as I feel he's gonna be, I think he could easily be in the top five. Even when I won't I won't say that he is in the same not level. Like I won't paralyze him with Duncan in the sense that it's a ballad, but I feel like you can't paralyze these two songs because when you have a ballad, you need to be strong vocally and you have to wow people with just standing there. I mean, I don't think you're gonna do a lot of things on stage, but he's gonna wow us with his voice. And because the song is so amazing, he doesn't need to do any theatrics. He needs to be there. And yeah, I'm gonna give him a 10. He is a 10. Yeah.
Thank you, Jota. Thank you. And I also have a comment from our friend P. Fakanan here, who says that one of the choreography of the song also helps to write Arcade, because you also compared it a bit with Arcade.
I didn't compare it. I wanted to say that the situation is kind of similar of having a ballad. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, you referenced Arcade. That's why. So also, before I move on to the next person talking about Switzerland, Pifakanan, because I always say this Pifakanan all the time. What is your name? Let us know so I can call you by your name. So next person on my list to talk about Switzerland would be Nicholas from Athens.
Can I first say that I'm really happy for Jota. I haven't seen her so excited, and that was so refreshing. I love that, actually. I think that was more exciting than the song itself. That was amazing, actually. I really love that. Oh my god. Okay. So, do I have to speak about Jota rather than Switzerland? Okay, I will speak about Switzerland. All right. I will. What? All right. Let's talk about Switzerland. I am so happy for Switzerland. Wow. I really had so much expectation because last year was in my top three. I expected him actually to be a winner, one of my 2 or 3 winners. But as well, he doesn't disappoint. This is so emotional, so raw. I love the music video with the universe and the whole concept that he's like saving himself from the car crash, and that was magic. That was incredible. And did you guys see? There was a live performance of the song released. Did you see it?
No,
I didn't.
Yes. Oh my God! I will send it to you later. He sang the song. He
My
sang the song
comment
live.
is gonna be about the live performance actually, so I'm so embarrassed, but move on.
He sang the song live, and oh my God,
it was good.
it's incredible. I kind of get why he's number one on the odds right now. and probably he's quite a contender for the win on May if he performs it well. I'm really excited for Switzerland. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. Yes, I'd say that.
Wow, thank you, Nicola. Thank
Yay.
you. So we're moving on to Stella.
Yeah, Thessaloniki is calling, so yeah. Look, what's happening with Switzerland is a really grower for me, and I really loved last year's song, and I really appreciate his voice. I mean, his vocals is out of the world. I really love him, and when I first listened to the song, I was like, I was a little bit distracted from the video clip that was so good. It was a really good story, and I was a little bit distracted from the song. But now I'm listening to it, it's a really grower for me, and it's a really good song. It's a really good song, and I'm really afraid it's gonna be a battle between Switzerland or France. I'm really afraid of this because I don't think we have. And the next one in my tops is Italy. No English songs. So what is going on? And yeah, I don't believe it's gonna be. Yeah. Don't be so happy because I don't believe in Eurovision. It's gonna happen like this. I mean, we're gonna have no English songs in the top five. So I'm really afraid that one of these songs that are really great is not gonna do well. And because I have seen Barbara Pravi live and she was gorgeous, I still believe she have more chances to win. But I have to see Switzerland performance. So to be more objective because now I have seen Barbara, she's incredible live, so I still prefer Barbara. But Switzerland have a great song, and I really love this song, and it's a really grower for me. It's going higher and higher in my top. So yeah, I believe I said in my reaction that it's not a possible winner for me. It's a top five material song for sure, not a winner five of him, but this is changing day after day. So yeah, it's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. It's a really good song.
Thank you,
Yeah, it's a really
Stella. Thank you, Stella.
Yes.
So it's my turn. Lisbon calling all the way to the other side of Europe. So many things to say, but before I start, because we keep referring to our reaction to Switzerland comes out tomorrow morning. So
Yes.
guys, be in touch to watch our reaction to see what we're actually saying. So in my reaction, actually, it was the very first time that I watched the song and the video clip. I was like, okay, have the camera here. I'm not gonna listen to it before. I was amazed. I loved his song last year. He wasn't my winner. And this year he brought us something even better. And I loved the song last year. Now it's even better. Why is it better for me? First of all, his voice sounds even more amazing than Repos de Moi. And I love the build up that this song has. It starts slow we give a lot of attention to his voice, the piano just subtle, and then it grows and it grows and it grows, and by the end there's a huge explosion. I'm like,
I
I
didn't
have
appreciate this at first, but now really appreciate this building up.
Yes.
Really,
really
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Oh, I'm so
for me
happy
it was
hearing you
it's
saying
magic.
all these things
Oh my
about
God.
Switzerland.
Jota is delighted.
Yeah, I'm just like here. Oh, my friends love the song that I love.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
and
Mwah.
oh my God. So I've heard it once, and I just couldn't help myself. I was like, again, and I was playing it again and again and again. And especially because it was such a hard week for me in work and everything, I wanted to listen to this song for my soul and mind to find peace. I don't know how to explain this. And his voice, oh my God. And I think he has something special that could, yes, I'm gonna say it, he can win Eurovision. I'm not saying he will, but he's one of the contenders.
Yeah.
And
definitely,
this
definitely.
10 as well. 10 as well.
I
And
think I'm the most anxious about his live performance out of any country.
But I have to
don't
be
care
honest,
about Greece.
I still prefer Italy to win or France, to be honest.
No.
Yeah,
It's all right.
sorry.
Switzerland.
I
It's not
think
about
it's
being sorry or
third
not.
favorite for
I
now.
like France as well. I'm kidding.
You
Yeah,
have to see the live performance.
I
Yeah,
didn't
and
You
really
really have to
Italy,
see the live.
It's so out of this world live that I will really love this to win for Italy. Like
Yeah.
really.
Even though I'm afraid that without the orchestra, I'm not sure how I'm gonna
You
feel
will,
because the orchestra elevated this song so much.
but the singer is so talented
Yes, yes,
that
yes,
I'm
yes, yes.
gonna give a magnificent performance. So yeah.
100% on that, still 100%. This is my small, not worry. I just want to see how they're gonna
Yeah, me too. I
pull
want to
this.
see it. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what our friends have to say. So Igli says Switzerland might win 7 out of 10. Might win and then 7, Igli? Okay.
Might win, possibly win, but for him,
Yeah,
7
predicting. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's hard like Ronnie.
Yeah. So and Sasha Jean Baptiste. Yes, I actually read that Sasha will actually do the staging.
That's awesome.
Okay, and Albania maybe.
Fukanan. You never know. Okay, so now we know the name and the correct pronunciation is Fukanan. My Eurovision TV. Hello, My Eurovision TV. Yota, you have to listen to his lives on The Voice of France in Mika's group. He's amazing live as well. He finished in the 4th place like Duncan Lawrence did as well.
I will.
I'm not sure
I
if
have
you watched.
heard that.
I've sent you the link from that specific performance yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah. Yesterday you said that I heard this. Yeah, it was really great.
Did you write a lot of messages and I lost the communication? Probably. That's what's always happening with me. You talk so much that I lose the
You give up. So I agree with my bro Jim that Sakis is the best. He's the only winner. Hello, Nina.
Hi, Lina.
You guys need to come to Sweden and party. Yeah, we do.
We want
Yes.
to come to Sweden, please.
Maybe
Even
next
was
Tell us
year.
where you're from.
You have been there next year, but no.
Tell us where you're from and we will come.
Yeah. So Noaman Drissi, hello Noaman.
Hi, Norman.
Opinion on Italy. We just gave it like 1 minute ago, and also you can check our reaction. But I think we all here
We
really
love
like-
Italy.
Yes, we love it.
So maybe Celine Dion can perform next year in Switzerland if we win. That
She
would be
will
amazing.
never be back.
Possibly.
She will never be back to represent
Not
Switzerland.
as a contender, as a beautiful act. I think, yeah, why not?
As a guest artist.
I thought they meant like represent Switzerland.
No. I think
Yeah,
That would be
no.
awesome. Imagine
if
that.
Madonna came, why not Celine Dion?
Celine Dion, she was scheduled to perform in Cyprus during the summer.
Yeah.
And because of the pandemic, they rescheduled it for next, I don't know if this is going to happen this summer. So imagine this, Switzerland and having us seeing her performance in Switzerland, in Europe, in Eurovision.
Yeah. Ronnie kind of disagrees with us. He says last year, not doing it for me this year. Sorry.
Can I ask something, Ronnie? Tell us, please, which one do you feel like is your favorite this year? I'm not sure.
I believe
you gave
Sweden
us
is his favorite, his own country, I guess.
besides Sweden.
Yeah, besides Sweden.
I want to know his top 3, if he can give us that.
That's a challenge, Ronnie from Jota.
Yes, Ronnie.
I want to
Challenge,
see
I
your
just want
top 3, except Sweden.
So, yeah, Ding Dong says Latvia is so underrated in his opinion. And
I
since
agree.
Latvia, let's talk about Latvia and Jota. I'm going to start with Jota.
Okay, so I liked her song from last year. It was an unpopular opinion, I think. I enjoyed her song and I thought that she had a very good live performance as well. And this year, I just heard the song like a couple of times so far. I haven't heard it so many times, but from the first listen, I enjoyed how powerful it is, how the bass sounds so strong in my headphones. I love that about it. I also like the message behind it, how she's a queen and the empowering of women, and how she is telling us that it's our time now to rise. I don't know why it's so underrated by the public. I feel like it's really good, and seeing her live from last year, I feel like she can pull this off. I really like her song. I don't know if it's gonna go through to the final or not, but I personally like it, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, I think.
Thank you.
Look, I
Here's
think Nicholas is gonna agree with me. For Latvia, I think we both hate Samantha Tina. Yeah.
why? Why
Yeah.
do you hate her? I
Because
mean,
she's so
We don't hate
annoying.
her. We don't hate. We don't hate her. We just don't
Yeah,
like.
hate, you know what means hate. It's like, yeah, of course we don't hate anyone. And she was so sweet that because she replied in our story that she's so annoying, and she replied with a heart. So yeah, no one is hate, you know how I mean this. But I really feel her so annoying. And of course, I'm gonna mention that when I first heard her song this year, it's a copy. I mean, the first Papa is like from the Tiger song, like pa 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 pa, pa, you know. It's like, oh my god, it's so copy from Tiger song. But okay, I preferred this year's song from the last year. It's a good song this year actually, and but I don't like her. Okay, you know.
can you explain to me why you don't like her? I didn't
Yeah, yeah, I
understand
will
your.
explain you. It's the whole attitude. You know, there are some artists you just don't like. I mean, I have the same feeling about Elena Zagrinu, but because it's Cyprus and I want to be more, yeah, you know, positive about Cyprus because I like the song of Cyprus. That's the difference. It's a really good song. So I really believe that Elena is gonna work and prove me wrong. But there are some people that just don't convince you, you know? And Samantha Tina is like the higher for me. I just don't convince me that she can. I don't like her. I don't know how to explain. I don't like her voice. I don't like her attitude. I don't like her performing skills. I don't like anything from her. Sorry, Latvia, because the song is not that bad, to be honest. Yeah, it's like a mixed up from different style of songs, but okay, we have seen this a lot this year. It's not that bad, but for me, it's not that good song. It's somewhere in the middle for me. And I really don't like her. I don't know why. It's just annoying for me. Sorry, Latvia.
So a
I
rate
don't.
out of
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna give my rate. It's like 6 out of 10. Not bad, not good. Somewhere in the middle.
yeah, 6 is good for you and Samantha. That's
Yeah.
good.
For me, it's good. Yeah. If it was another singer, it would be higher for me. The song is not bad. But because it's her and sound is not good with me and her, I don't know why. Sorry, Lavia. It's 6 out of 10.
Okay, thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Stella Signomi. Let's go to
Nicola,
Nicola.
And this is Stella.
Hello,
I
Stella.
love you.
This is Stella from Thessaloniki.
So, Stella, can you
The
please
love
Gonna
alcohol.
spit my water.
Sagapore.
Stella, tell us about Samantha Tina. What about you?
Well, I don't like Samantha Tina. I hate Samantha Tina actually.
We are the same, actually. So, yeah.
I'm from Thessaloniki and I like cocktails. All right.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Nicola, your opinion on
All right.
Samantha Tina.
You don't like Samantha Tina. So,
Let's
let's see.
Let's see.
Okay. Okay. I will not say I hate because I don't hate anyone.
Hey,
Um, I just don't like the song. I don't like last year's song as well. I don't know. I just it's not my thing. For me, I will disagree with the previous with that comment we're seeing right now. I think it's overrated, not underrated, because I read so many comments that were praising the song, praising the artist. But for me, it's more like overrated than underrated, to be honest. Um, she doesn't convince me at all, uh, and I just don't like the song. I don't know if there's. I didn't even like her in the past in her previous, tries on Supernova, when they had Supernova. Uh, yeah, I just don't like it. It's in my bottom, placing in my list.
Ooh, okay. So out of 10?
Uh, for me, it's a number three.
Ooh, okay. Okay, thank you, Nicola. My turn then. So I've only heard the song once, and not because I didn't like it, but yeah, I didn't have any more time to listen to it, then, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna judge based on that first listen. I need to say that on this listen, I try to take down my volume of the computer all the time, and I'm one of the people who loved the song last year. So especially at first, I was like, no, no, go down, and then volume down, down, because it was so loud, and I'm not sure if it
Yes.
was the music or her voice or the notes. Something was too much. The beat was good. I love the message behind it, and I loved the video clip.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't remember how the song goes right now because, like I told you, I've only heard it once, and I think it's not even gonna be fair for me to rate it since I don't remember how especially it goes. I remember that I preferred last year's. That's what I had in mind.
So
I need
it's
to
not catchy. So you don't remember it, so it means it's not catchy.
Yeah, I remember only a phrase that says na 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 na. Just that.
I only remember the first part, which is the same as another song. I don't remember the name. It's clearly like a copy of the beginning of another song.
yeah, as I
Stella? Do you
mentioned,
know?
Taiga, yeah, pa pa
Yes,
pa pa
yes.
pa pa pa.
Yeah.
It's a
What?
Sorry,
really
Nathan.
popular song from Taiga. It's like, oh my god, it was the same. Papa, it
Okay,
was the
Yeah.
same.
send us the link to this song because I don't know who Taiga is.
Yeah, yeah, I will send you. I asked my best friends and they told me immediately because it's so
Yeah.
popular song. Yeah, and I will send you. It's Taiga, like Pa Pa Pa. It's the lyric. It's the title of the song. It's the same. They just copied and put on the song. It's like, oh my god.
Okay. I need to listen to that, and I need to listen to the song to remember it
Yeah, yeah.
again.
Yeah.
I will send you after the live.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Stella. So I'm gonna just give it a 6, but it's so random and so non-representable since I'm not sure. Let's see what our friends here have to say. Before we say about Latvia, Ronnie gives the answer that Slovenia is his favorite this year.
I like
And
Slovenia.
Ooh, interesting.
yeah, and he also loves Israel. He can't get it out of his head.
Good songs,
So,
I must admit.
Okay, okay. Unpopular opinion. So okay, but it's okay.
yeah. So Fukanan says that the song is so fierce and as subtle as a brick.
Is
Okay.
it ironic? Is this an ironic statement? I don't get it.
I'm not, yeah, that's what I'm not sure. Fukanan, let us know if it's ironic or if it's
Do you like
like,
it or not? Because as subtle as a brick, it implies that you think that it just it's in your face, so it's not a good thing.
Yeah, but maybe in your face could be a good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand whether it's good or not for him. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, and another comment before we move on to the next song. Tim Ferguson, hello, Tim Ferguson
Hi.
says, still no idea how Switzerland is 16% in the odds. It's a legit French version of arcade. We just talked about
No, it's not.
Switzerland, but I don't agree. It's a male ballad, yes, but no. Not
Okay, it's not every male ballad arcade. Come on.
There's a question for Stella.
Maybe
And then,
Neve was more close to arcade. Neve's performance in Portugal
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
more
yeah.
Yeah,
close to the
no.
piano, but we don't have seen Switzerland's live performance. If he brings a piano and be like this, okay, yeah, but we don't have seen his live performance, so no.
He
And also
probably will
quite,
still.
Can I say something?
yeah.
Yeah.
In the performance, I saw he was singing the piano.
I was gonna say that he probably will
But
get the
it's
piano.
not, you know,
Sorry.
come on.
Okay,
If
that was
if you
rude.
see, come on, if you see someone singing in the piano, it's not a copy of arcade. There
Yeah,
are
yeah,
Yeah,
but
so
yeah,
many
so
yeah.
people.
close to arcade that cannot find a winner that similar. Maybe in 5 or 6 years, yeah, but it's so close to arcade that maybe a better song can be underrated. I agree with you. It's not fair, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because most of the songs in the past,
Okay,
there are
we
65
compare
years of
every
Eurovision.
dance girl song to Freida. That's not fair either. I really love Tamta, for example,
Oh,
and yeah, yeah, they always compare, Greek and Cypriot girls song with Freya, sorry, and that's not fair, but it's gonna happen. So please, Switzerland, don't bring a piano to your live
yeah,
performance.
yeah.
Because
I
it's so
agree.
close to. I mean, he was the previous winner, so
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
it's so close,
yeah,
I
that's the
feel like
problem.
I feel that we get a slow song, then we get the next winner is probably something more of a pop and pop, something more energetic, and I feel like it's a bad thing for Switzerland this year. So I get the point.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, Tim Ferguson says that he was joking about that because they always compared our Cypriot
Oh,
entries to other songs.
he
So
was on my mind.
Tim Ferguson is Cypriot. Um, Switzerland with piano, then blue light, etc. Yeah. Actually, that was quite Thomas' performance in ST He was on
Yeah, yeah.
piano, and half of the performance with blue light.
And needs to, yeah. We've seen
Yeah,
some performance like this. Let's hope Switzerland is not gonna bring something like this. They're gonna lose if they bring this.
yeah, I agree. I agree, and I don't think they will do. Sasha knows how to do Eurovision, so
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
JT Ran, hello JT Ran.
Hi.
Um,
Hi.
it's gonna be a question for Stella specifically.
Oh
Why
my
is
God.
France so popular?
Okay, because it's so great and we missed performances like this. Let me be honest, I usually don't like performances like this and songs like this. It's a classic ballad, okay? But she brings so emotion to this. She's so great. She feel every single word that she performed, and we loved this. And it's the first time I'm so connected to a French song like this. I really believe that Barbara Pravi can win Eurovision, can bring some classic performance, and we have seen what she can do on stage, and she's so incredible. And I believe it will be a fair winning if she wins this. And I really want to see France win this. She will deserve this. She's a real pure artist, and I love her.
Yes, whatever Stella said. I'm Team Stella on that one. And the next question is gonna be for Nicolas. He said, Ronnie asks if Slovenia is a bad song.
No, it's not
I
a
don't
bad
think so.
song. It's actually a good song that it's really growing on me
Thank you.
in the past weeks since my reaction. Um, She's such a good performer, and she has an incredible song. And this song is far more interesting than both last year. I really like the gospel elements in the backing vocalists, and yeah, it's one of the probably with France. She's the best female vocalist this year.
Okay, thank you, Sir Nicola, for your answer to Ronnie. So before we move on to the next song, Tim Ferguson says hopefully they will go for something completely different to arcade. Going for a Bob and a woman may gave us a chance, referring to Cyprus, and he also loves Lithuania. I think Lithuania started to drop
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
fans, but for the people watching it for the first time,
I
may
forgot.
yeah, everyone. Okay, next song in our list we have um three more songs left. Three more songs left. So UK, James Newman with Embers. A small comment with a rate by the end out of 10. Let's start with Nicola.
All right. It's an okay song. It's a typical Britpop radio-friendly track that you will hear in the radio, but it's not memorable. I think I don't know what's going on with the UK. I said it also in my reaction. I don't know what's going on with the UK. They're trying, but they are not succeeding. Um, Probably he's going to end in the bottom five or six. Yeah. If I
So
will rate it, I will give it like a five.
okay, thank you, Nicola. Stella.
Okay, I'm gonna be so quick. It's a 4 out of 10 for me. It's an okay song. It's not bad. I really appreciate him, but it's not gonna be more than the 20th place. So it's 4 out of 10 for me.
Four.
Yeah, yeah, it's 4.
Okay. Yota, and before I let you give your comments, not let you, just a comment for you. Fukanan says, I meant that even if Latvia song goes as subtle as a brick, I still like it. Okay,
Yeah, that's awesome.
thank you. So you can move on about the UK.
Um, very quickly, the UK song, as Gola said, is very radio friendly. It's something very easily digested for the mind. It's something you hear on your radio on your way to work. Nothing special. I like his song. I like his song from last year, but I feel like they're on the same level.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary. And yeah, he is not doing it for me. I like the song, but nothing that could do well in the Eurovision Song Contest. So I'm gonna give him a 5. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Yota. I also kind of get the vibe from all of you, and I see that yeah, it's a radio friendly song. I'm not gonna compare this if it's similar to Austria, but it's somehow the same for me that they're both radio friendly, but not giving me that extra special to be a song for a competition. Because after all, Eurovision, yes, it's a celebration of music, but it's a competition too. I prefer his song this year than last year, I think. And something that I want, the moment I heard it, I had something in mind. UK, can you please invite Blossom Mafian to be your people playing? I moment I heard it, I was like, Blossom Mafian
We
need to
want
be
Blossom Mafia in Eurovision.
yes,
They
yes,
will come back, I feel.
yeah. So,
They will come back, I'm sure about them.
but imagine if they participate, not participate, but like be with James, it would be so fun. They will elevate the song like 10 times.
They're
So
so good.
yeah. So it's gonna be a 5.5 for from me. Go for 6. No, 5. I'm gonna stick with 5.5. So let's see what our friends here have to say. My Eurovision TV says, I agree that after a ballad winner, a more upbeat song is more likely. But this year we have so many upbeat songs that it favors a ballad win again. And I'm from Cyprus. We have two people
Hi.
from Cyprus. We nearly never have people from Cyprus. Hello,
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Γεια σας συμπατριώτες. Ποπούτσες.
Yeah,
Πώς δεν είσαστε ρε κοπέλια.
Ηλούθια στο κήπο.
Λεφταλιές.
Έφαγα κάτι σοφταλιές που δεν τσικνοπέμπτω.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry, international friends for these parentheses. So Fukaman says Eric Sade is rudimental and James Newman likes Sigala. I've read about comparing Newman to Sigala. Rudimental, I'm not sure I agree. Anyway,
Yeah, it reminds me of Sagala.
yeah.
Huh.
So Shadow Revolver is back. Welcome back, Shadow Revolver. UK, please, they need to work on it. Why they so bad?
They have
BBC
so good music industry. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I
BBC.
feel
could
like-
won every year. It could be
I
winners
think they
every
don't
year.
care.
They don't care. Yeah, I agree.
They don't want to host. That's what I guess.
Yeah,
And
yeah, they don't
BBC
want
is
to.
like, yeah,
And I think because of the Brexit, Europe is not gonna vote for them
And
either.
I really love their song in it was 2017.
2017. Yes, yes, yes. I will never.
Lucy Jones.
You're the
Lucy
one
Jones.
I'm running to. I
love
love this song. It was top
She
5.
was
For
amazing live
It
performance.
a criminal pursuit. It was a crime that it was so low.
Yeah,
It was a perfect song. She had a great
Yeah.
performance.
and we were it was our first Eurovision ever with Yota that we were on stage, and her
Not on
live.
stage,
Oh my god!
in the arena.
Not on stage, yeah, we weren't on the stage to share, but in the
I
audience.
love
Yeah.
this one so much.
She was amazing. She captivated the crowd, and unfortunately, I think her facial expressions did some
Okay,
damage.
was
she
too
was just
theatrical.
It wasn't bad for me. She was just
It wasn't bad for me
emotional.
either, but I feel like it did some damage.
Yeah.
It kind of made the
And
song
you
kind of
know what,
funny.
sorry, I would have been there too, but okay.
Oh, if you were, we would have met you because that's where we met the rest of the people that brought us.
Yeah,
into
we have been met since 2017, but okay. We met at the right time, guys.
True, true. Fukan, not sorry, Nodonis said his song is becoming out of date. 4 out of 10. JT Ran says UK needs to send a big name like Sir Elton John.
No.
Sir Elton John might be a huge name for them, but maybe an
We have
American.
so many good artists.
Yeah.
Come on.
They have
Not-
I don't think that
They
the
don't
artist is the
care. I
problem.
agree with Yoda. They just don't care.
Yeah, I think it's just like how they handle it. It's not about the name. They even sent Bonnie Tyler, and
No,
it's
no,
not
you
the
know,
name.
we have seen his the I don't want to be rude, but we have seen how they are do it in Europe. Like, I mean, they handle the whole Europe in the same way, and I believe they have the same in their minds about Eurovision too. That's my comment, and I will leave it there.
Okay. Also, Fukanan says that the British like to say that even if they send Adele, they will never, Europe won't vote for us.
No,
I would
no,
vote
no.
for
They
Adele.
disagree.
I would vote for Adele. My favorite.
I would
Adele, I love
vote for Adele. I love her.
But
you.
I love that. I would die for them. Come on.
Fukanan is 100% correct. I was living in the UK for 4 years, and the British were actually saying this phrase specifically, and also many more, exactly like that. So, Fukanan, you're so right. if you want to listen to a very beautiful song, listen to Redbreast Eyes with John Warner Danielson. And the next,
Sure.
it's Eyes. Okay, yeah, yeah. If you can
Well,
send,
right there.
yeah, the links on maybe our Instagram, so to our show to listen to them and give you our thoughts, that would
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Send us our
Yeah,
Instagram. Our account is
link it on
Eurovision
Insta.
Buddies.
Never flagging your.
So, two more songs for tonight. We have
Wow.
North Macedonia, Vasil with Here I Stand. And okay, I'm gonna start. First of all,
Mm.
before I start, friends, in the comments, start writing your comments on North Macedonia and your rates out of 10 already, because sometimes we go to the next one and I see that you post your rates on the previous songs, so start writing them right away. So I'm gonna start with Vasil. I'm gonna start with Vasil. Okay, I like Vasil's vocals a lot in this performance. I also heard it only once. I'm sorry for Eurovision songs. I was just like crazy days. So I only heard it once. That one time that I've heard it, it reminded me a lot of like a Disney kinda, not Hercules influenced, but yeah, 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 kinda. I got a lot of Disney vibe, and I like that one. Something that Yoda, I think maybe it could have been a factor that she would love, or maybe if she didn't like the song, it could. Yeah, well, Yoda's gonna tell us later. Well, I actually like the song. I don't have a lot to say. I've heard it once. I think people hate it for some reason. I don't. I'm gonna give him a 7. And because I mentioned Yota, Yota, go on, talk to us about Disney from North Macedonia.
I agree about the Disney element. It is a song that reminds us of Disney, but for me, it's just not as powerful as I wanted to be. I wasn't particularly a fan of his song last year, and I don't feel like I'm a fan of his song this year. I feel like it's just another song that we will listen in the live performance in the semi-final, and we would just not go through to the final. Um, Even if he has an amazing voice, I think he has an amazing voice. I don't think that he has a powerful song. So I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10, but it's nothing special from North Macedonia. Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Jota. So let's go right under North Macedonia to Thessaloniki.
Yeah, yeah, to down Macedonia. I don't know what is going on. Down Macedonia. So, yeah, I really don't like his song. It's so bad for me. I really like his voice and expect something better. When I heard that he has a gospel vibe and all this, I really expect something better. But okay, it's 2 out of 10 for me. It's in the bottom place. Yeah, yeah, it's not good. It's not gonna qualify. Let's be honest. It's
Yeah,
really
no,
difficult.
I agree.
Semi-final, yeah, it's not gonna qualifying. No chances at all. It's 2 out of 10 for me. I really like his voice, so maybe he can try in another year with a better song. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Stella. And let's move even more to the south to Nicholas to Athens.
Hello, Athens calling. All right. I have to agree with Stella. I kind of don't get the song, even though it has those Disney elements. I just don't like it. I just don't get it, and I think the the chorus with "Nana don't break us, Nana don't make us." I don't remember the lyrics. It's kind of irritating, actually. Um, I didn't like his song last year as well. I don't like the gospel elements, even though I love some gospel. um, I will give him a 3.
Ooh, okay. Okay, thank you, Nicola. Thank you, Nicola. Let's see what our friends say in the comment section. Something about before about the UK. My Eurovision TV says that Ed Sheeran and Luis Cabaldi said that they want to take part as artists
Wow.
or songwriters.
Really?
Oh my God,
So,
Luis
Please
Capaldi.
do this.
so
Please,
BBC,
everyone. Luis
You
Capaldi.
know,
I love him.
we all want
Yeah.
to elevate Eurovision actually.
yeah. So Shadow Revolver asks what about Sweden. Shadow Revolver, we were talking for 1 whole hour in the beginning.
Yeah.
If we say anything more about Sweden, I'm afraid the rest of our friends in the comments are gonna kill us. So you can go right back. Sorry for not replying to that. But yeah, North Macedonia is his last. Sorry, Rembrandt's eyes, Jean Ver about the song. About the song. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So we have one more song before we close our
Fun.
final. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. So we have one last song before we close our final Saturday live just after the finals. And because of that, I want to ask everyone in the comments, what suggestions do you have for the lives? What would you like to see now that we don't have any national finals to discuss? What days
Yeah.
do you think are good for you? And generally, give us ideas. We would love to hear from you. Okay,
Yes.
so the last song is Poland. So we have the song Ride by Poland. And Stella had the biggest reaction. I will start.
Yeah. I forgot this one. Yeah.
What do you mean you forgot this? You don't know what to say at all? You don't remember this?
Okay, yeah. I have mixed feelings because it's about, you know, I don't know how to express myself in English, but it's 80s vibe song.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I have some Indian listings. Okay, you hear me now? I guess. Okay, I like the 80s vibe song.
Oh no,
Okay.
something's happening.
We are coming back. Okay. Stella, we're giving you two
You hear
minutes.
me now?
Better.
Yeah.
Go on. Say your
Okay.
comments and then we can go.
Okay, I hope you hear me, but I want to mention that I like the 80s vibe song, but I would like to hear them in today, like, like Stefania do this one. So, like Dua Lipa do this and The Weeknd do this. I don't know if you get what I mean. I don't like when countries like to get us the 80s vibe like Poland do. And that was my big difference about Rayleigh's performance. I love Rayleigh's song, actually, Hero, but I never agreed with the live performance. That was so close to the 80s. I mean, you have to bring the 80s vibe and give us to today and give us something fresh with the 80s vibe. So I don't like Poland song because it really reminds me of 80s, but in a bad way, not in a fresh way. Doesn't give me the Stephania's vibe, like today, a modern sound. It's like 80s, but in 80s. So I like the song, but not that much. It doesn't stand out. It's a little bit boring. Doesn't have a building up. It doesn't have a great bridge or something. So it's 6 out of 10. That's quite good for me. But yeah, it's 6 out of 10. And maybe with the live performance can go lower because it's not easy to give us a good performance to a song like this. So it's a 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Thank you, Stella. Thank you, Stella. Yota.
Poland. As you said before about the two previous songs that you heard them once, that was Poland for me. I only heard it once so far. I have to say it's not a bad song. It's actually an okay song. I had fun listening to it. It's just that I didn't like his vocals. don't think that his vocals are strong at all, and they don't suit the song. Also, as you mentioned, Stella mentioned, the 80s vibe is good, but this one just felt kind of outdated to a
Mm.
point that you kind of feel like, okay, we don't need this. We need something a little bit more fresh and more to uh, this day and age. The renaissance of the older uh, musical style need to have the elements of the 2021 music like uh, vibes, and I didn't get this from this song. And also the video clip, it felt like we were in a museum with LEDs just walking and dancing ish. um, I just felt kind of out of place with this one. I'm not sure. I only heard it once, so I'm not quite sure what to rate it. I'm probably gonna give it a 5 because it's not a bad song. I just seriously dislike his vocals. I think it was weak, vocally wise. So yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Yota. Ooh, Stella. Yeah. Okay.
Also, can I say
Go,
something?
yeah,
One
go.
one last thing.
Baby, yours, babe.
I was just wanted to say that I was so sad that Alicia didn't come back for Poland. I thought she had an amazing
Yes.
voice, even though her
Yes.
song wasn't as strong as others maybe, but I felt like she needed to be given a chance. So yeah, that's
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Jota. Um, Before I go on to Nicolas, I would actually like to say that I am so sad with the way they treated Alicia. They're just like, Alicia, they're just like, we don't want to send Alicia. Please give us recommendations. She was like, what the fuck?
yeah, I was mean.
Let's move on to Nicolas. Nicola, what are your thoughts on Poland?
Oh my God, I totally agree about the Alicia part. Why? Why? She got so, with another song that would be such a great choice, and I don't know what went through their mind. All right. Well, about this one, can I say something? I don't even remember the title of the song.
Right.
I don't even remember the title of the song. Huh?
It's ride, like riding a car, like the horse.
Oh, okay. Um,
Because
I don't
like,
know.
no, okay,
I
don't
don't.
care.
I don't remember the song. I don't. When I heard it, I was really appreciative of because I grew up. My parents grew up with in the 80s, so I kind of grew up with with old school 80s. Um, this is the music I grew up with, and I appreciate when people, you know, bring that and reborn this kind of style. But this is an exception. This is like really boring. I don't care if I didn't need to be like Stephanie or someone else. I just don't remember the song, and this is not a good sign because there are some other songs that I have heard them for once. For example, Iceland or even the UK. I remember the songs. For me, Poland, I'm so sorry, and I agree with Jota. I really don't like the way they treated Alicia.
So out of 10?
Hashtag justice for Alicia. All right. Um, so out of 10, I will give it like a 4.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nicola. Thank you very
But
much.
the popular hashtag is justice for Neve. Just remember.
Yes,
Yes,
Just
spread it.
just justice for Neve. We all agree to that. I mean, Portugal, come on.
yeah, yeah. Portugal. We talked last live, and we are
Yeah,
still
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
denial.
Let's overcome this. But okay.
So yeah, we have see, it's It's becoming a trend. Nicola?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So yeah, I actually quite agree with somehow all of you. It's kind of dated. It gives us 80s, but I only heard it once. Again, I'm sorry, Eurovision. I'm gonna give you like first only opinions from one listen, which might be interesting as well. So my only thought, I remember that I wrote this comment to our common chat, saying that okay, it's decent, not bad, not good. That was my reaction. But still, yes, I agree with Stella who said it first and the others too who followed up that it is 80s but doesn't give us anything new. I don't find it bad. I don't find it bad. I will give it a 5, even though I don't remember it, just because of that comment that I remember making.
Mhm.
So let's see what our friends say here about Poland, and then their suggestions about our next lives or videos, even if they want to suggest. So, um, Nondis says Poland too much 80, not enough modern 4.
Agree.
Yeah, I
Shadow
agree.
Revolver is one of my
Yes.
favorites. I think Shadow Revolver actually refers to the 80s vibes of the songs. Um, Poland, just EU, a random choice from Poland. Oh, this one we're gonna talk about it later. Let's close with Poland. And Alicia is such a good performer. Was really good vocally at Junior Eurovision. Yeah, she was. She was amazing.
Yes.
Why didn't they want to pick her? I still don't believe the way they treated her. Like, no, no, no.
Russian did the same with Little Big. I mean,
Mm.
maybe they didn't have a good song and they were just let's be someone else and give you a chance in the few years. Let's see. I hope
Maybe
so.
there was something in the background that we didn't know about.
Of
Maybe
course,
some
this one. Yeah, of
disagreement.
course.
So we'll
Yeah.
never know.
I agree. Of course.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's see their suggestions, and then we can say goodbye after our longest live ever.
Yeah, our longest live ever. I mean, we need. Okay.
It's a Guinness for our live longest live ever at Eurovision Band.
Really,
I really
just a
like.
fun fact that every time we said we have to be really quick and this line is not gonna be
Yes.
long and all this, and every time it's the longest and longest. I mean, come on.
Okay, you have more and more songs.
Yeah.
So this time we had a lot of songs, like a
Yeah.
lot. So uh, yeah, Russia did want to send a little big, but they didn't want.
Yeah.
How do we know this, my Eurovision TV? If you have any sources,
Insights. Yeah.
yeah,
Look, maybe they realize that they don't have a good song to represent Russia, but we don't really know this song. I what I knew is that the Russian TV didn't want them actually for Eurovision because they have sent a song with sexual lyrics and all this, and Russian don't want it to representing from something like this. But their
yeah,
song that they picked, it was actually not for Russian. It was really feminist and all this. It was like a hit for Russia. So
mm,
I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure.
yeah. Let's hope they can come back in one of the
Yeah, yeah,
following.
I really love them. It was my 10 points last year. I really love them. Let's hope they're gonna represent Russia in a few years.
Yeah. Ronnie says you can keep on forever. Love your company. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, so Buchanan says that Poland that they didn't like your song enough. We have this sound. Yeah. Okay. So let's see some suggestions from our friends here. Yeah. Fukanan says maybe possible collaborations with other Eurovision YouTubers. My favorite is Alessia Michelle. That's a good one. And also, we actually met Alessia
We
back
love
in.
Alicia too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
So yeah, that could be a nice.
That would be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to suggest other YouTubers like Wavy Blogs or Eurovision Hub that I really love and Alicia,
Yeah,
all of them, to have a Zoom calling all together. It could be great.
That could be so fun. Maybe in
Yeah,
that
that
party,
would be
we're gonna organize this party.
and
Like,
all of
yes,
them.
we
We
do.
love all of them.
yeah. So Shadow Revolver agrees. He wants a collab with.
Alicia have a fan club here. That's good.
So we met
Yeah,
Alicia
we
in
should, we
Portugal.
should make a screenshot to send to her so she's gonna
Yeah.
collaborate with us.
I, I I was going to say that we met Alicia in Portugal, and she was
Yeah.
actually with us during the final, and she wanted a Cyprus to win. I remember she was so
Yeah.
lovely. I don't know if she remembers us, but yeah, if we ever send her a message, we'll let you guys know what she
Yeah.
responded with.
Actually, that's a very good suggestion. So let's see the rest of the suggestions. Um, my favorite is Matt from ESC United and Wee.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the I
I
think
know I have won a contest for them, so yeah, we can do this. Let's do this.
that could be fun. That could be fun indeed. So Shadow Revolver also suggests a reaction to semifinals and your qualifiers.
We
So I
will
think,
do it.
yeah, when we have all the songs, we are gonna have this compilation reactions also for the songs that we didn't do, like fully reactions. Um, Maybe an online party with web camera so we can see each other. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying before. A Zoom
Yes.
I would
party
be great.
collab with Demon. Oh, that could be so fun. We
Oh
need
my
to
god.
next game.
I love
Seems like the
him.
funnest guy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so these are all the suggestions. I think a good idea would be to make a suggestions question on Instagram so we can
Yes.
see what all of our followers think. For the moment, I think it's time to say goodnight. Any last words from you guys, Stella?
Yeah, just thank you a lot for joining us, for giving us some positive comments on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm really happy about Italy's reaction gets so many views. I'm so excited and I really love you. Yeah, for giving us so much love and positive comments. So thank you so much. I will be stay tuned.
Also, Italy is our first reaction this year that got 30,000, more than
Yeah.
30,000.
Yes.
So, yeah, Nicola.
Oh my god, guys, thank you so much for the support. We have such a blast every week having you in our company, and I just love it. And that was such a tough week, and that was such a highlight. And wow, thank you. I cannot thank you enough for that.
Thank you, Nicola. Thank you. Jota.
Yeah, as the other two said, thank you guys for being here, for asking your questions and giving us your feedback. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to our channel so you get notified each time we upload a new video. I'm so excited for the video we are releasing tomorrow about Switzerland, of course. Yeah, I don't think the guys have not seen it yet, so I'm excited for that as well. So thank you guys for being here. Yeah, good night for me.
Thank you, Jota. I would
Thank
also like
you.
to say thank you to all of you, to all of our friends in the comments. You cannot, and Stella's friends right here. You cannot imagine how happy we are that we are building and
Hi.
Hi, we are building this. Hi, Stella's that we're building this family. We actually just hit the milestone of 2,000 subscribers. this week, and we are working so hard for that. So thank you for coming to us, for commenting, for everything that all four of you are doing, and all the people in the comments and our friends come. So people watching us right now, if you have other Eurofan students or whatever, invite them here. We want to become even bigger and bigger family. And actually, yeah, we love to meet all of you for the moment online. At some point, you never know. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. And before we say goodnight, let's actually see comment by comment. Thanks for these weekly streams. Thank you for Kanan. Thank you, New York.
Thank you.
Good night, Shadow Revolver. Ronnie,
But I have to say,
if you have Facebook or Twitter,
Fake one.
find us there. Your Eurovision buddies everywhere.
You can find us on Facebook or somewhere else if you have.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah. So my Eurovision TV says, I want to meet all of you. We are gonna make this happen, buddy. At some point, trust us. Shadow Revolver says, I fell in love, I gave my heart to Eurovision, buddy. Eurovision
That's the best comment
Thank
ever.
you. Love you, Shadow Revolver. And
Wow,
Nondis
amazing.
says, maybe when I'm in Greece, we can meet. I am from Canada.
Wow.
Canada!
Ooh,
Love you,
love
Canada!
Yes.
Canada.
Yay!
Thank you, everyone. So it's time for good night. Let's say it.
Good night.
Bye. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.